Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present Lost in the Maze, a Deadlands Reloaded campaign with David Larkins as the Marshal.
Anyway, that said,
Out of curiosity, I went back and looked at our first session recording from the Golden Dawn campaign.
Oh, goody.
It's been downloaded 15 times.
Hey! Hello.
And it doesn't count how many times it's been streamed, so I don't know.
Somebody somewhere is listening to
Someone thinks we're cool somewhere out there.
Exactly.
Oh my god!
Hey!
I know. I was listening to one of her recordings the other day. I was like, oh, that's right. Like, and then I felt super nerdy. I was like, I'm listening to myself. Like,
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of fun.
You were sick though that time, weren't you? Weren't you sick when you listened to us?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I did listen to. I listened to your guys' session that I missed from being sick.
Oh,
I
that
did
makes
listen to
sense.
that. I didn't make it through all of it.
No.
I kept falling asleep in a NyQuil coma, and that made it really, really surreal.
Yeah.
Because I'd kind of wake up and then kind of go back to sleep, and I'm like, what? Ghost what?
Oh, yeah.
No, it was
What?
the other day, because my boyfriend was like, so what do you guys do exactly?
Oh, is he interested?
Well, I don't know if he's interested in playing, but he's definitely like, I can never seem to describe adequately like what it is we're doing here.
It's hard to
It's hard to
explain.
explain.
Like he thinks it's cool.
These are very hot.
He's like,
A lot of dumplings.
I don't think I understand.
It's kind of our dinner.
Well, this time, we destroyed this giant 1,000-mouthed, 1,000-eyed, monster underneath the sanatorium.
Yeah.
In the middle of the California desert.
Right.
Yeah.
He was like,
Huh.
why and how?
Yeah, how does one go about doing that?
We rolled a little and I was like trying to show him my sheet, and he was just like, I don't.
No, it's not for everybody.
Well, I think it's just he's never experienced anything like that. He's definitely genuinely interested in what it is I'm doing. He just has like no context or concept of like
Right.
what is going on.
And a lot of people don't really. It's not like, oh, you don't get it, or I know, but it's like anybody could play it. It's just a
Right.
matter of like explaining, like, okay, this is the process.
Yeah, I was like, all right, like
And would
kind
you
of
enjoy
comparing
it?
it to like an RPG video game, which super loose at best. But I was like, it's sort of a similar. You're stepping into a character. The difference here is that it's kind of character driven. Like you're really building your character to,
Right.
Yeah.
further the game.
Rather than it being driven by the programmer's vision, it's driven by your vision.
Well, like sometimes like that, like it's open ended. You get to put your own personality and direction into it as game players. Blah blah blah. And he was like, I don't
Yeah.
think I understand. Like I was trying to explain to him like the role of the GM, and like how you have like
Somebody-
a guidebook,
yeah.
but it's like a
Notes.
million different outcomes, and you have to kind of play along with us. So the
Yeah.
rules are sort of constantly changing, and he was like, I could see his brain just go.
What was
Yeah.
that snapping sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely
Yeah.
something that, I don't know, it's like once you get into it.
Well, I think for me, I've always had friends who'd either play D&D or, watching even you guys playing with,
Yeah, that
Chalmers
time.
years ago for.
A couple of years ago.
That
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, all right, like, I have a decent concept of all of this.
Yeah, I sort of backed into it by way of like the
I think the long ones are the pork ones,
yeah.
and the short little stubby ones are the chicken ones.
I like to be surprised. But I got into like the sort of the more advanced choose your own adventure style books when I was a kid. Like the ones that actually had like mechanics in them for resolving fights and stuff.
Yeah.
And so RPGs were like the next logical step from that, and I kind of had an idea.
And for me, I loved playing games so much.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed that this one. I'm very fond of breaking the rules in games because I can definitely say, well, it's so much easier if we just do this.
Right.
And so, like in this one, that you do kind of get to do that. There are some very basic rules, but essentially, you're the one who gets to sort of create your game for yourself.
Exactly.
Like, however involved you are, it completely changes your game playing experience.
Totally.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, it is fun.
And it's definitely like something that you can build to your own interests or your own.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Forgot about using
customizable.
one.
Yeah.
I usually do too. Now I got these earrings because I thought they were neat, and I thought since ravens have been like the thing of the year for me, so I'm like, I'm gonna get something that looks like a raven feather to me.
Actually, rooster feathers.
That's cool.
Really?
My friend Pilar makes jewelry. And she's from Spain, but a lot of her stuff that she gets is from Mexico and.
I mean, roosters are
Central
so
America.
amazingly.
Well, those ones too. Like the rest of the roosters, they're super gorgeous. But she made me a whole necklace that's like a bunch of those. There's like the cool like black and green.
Yeah, I love that. Food was good.
Well, they are appropriately raveny.
Yeah, I thought so, and I also like the dots.
That dog got the devil in her.
Yep.
Maybe she had to scare the pee out of herself.
Right. She has peed and barked on many occasions.
Pee and barked and pooped.
True.
What?
She'd be sitting there, and suddenly she's like, and then she's like, bark, bark. It's like, what the hell? Like, how can you do that?
Wow, I don't know.
It's very strange.
Flexing.
It is. Okay, it's all very strange. Alright, we are gonna play, like,
One of these days. You done with your dumpling?
Promises,
Miracle
promises.
anyway, you can start it
No,
off.
I'm only here to play. I don't really enjoy any of these social aspects.
No,
true.
no, screw you
It's
guys.
funny you say that.
Yeah. We've had people like
We've
that at
had
our
people
table.
who could
That's
give
not
a
even a
fuck.
joke.
Get visibly uncomfortable with
Yeah.
socializing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, yeah. They just, like, don't want to
Okay,
chat.
fair enough. I wanted to go by dice.
Well, yeah.
The realm,
There were
the
like
realm.
5 of them in there, and I opened the door, and they just looked at me like,
Yeah.
and I like I literally like walked in there and was like looking around for one, and I was like, "Do you need something?"
No, you
Just
didn't.
like looking for like a starter set of dice or something
Right.
like that.
Right.
He
Basic
was
need.
like, he just was like back wall,
I don't know what need.
and they
What?
didn't have anything like this
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
But it was
So
just like,
rude.
oh my god.
They're still in business?
There's a lot of discrimination.
Well, they're just surviving off the middle school card gaming crowd.
Right.
They're right across from each other. Yeah.
Magic.
Well, it pretty much looks like they live there. So
Yeah.
Yeah, game stores are either total pits
Yeah, huh?
or really cool.
well, the one that was at Vargas Mall wasn't great, but
It's
it was
functional.
nice enough.
There was always
They were
kids
friendly.
playing.
I was
Yeah,
sad
yeah.
that it went out of business, yeah.
Yeah. Game Co. That was sad.
Yeah. Oh, and they're selling loose polyhedrals at Moon Rabbit Toys now.
Yeah. So if you
That's
need
a
that,
That's cool.
legitimate
That's cool.
source.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. They do have a really great selection of board games there. I
Yeah.
really,
Yeah, they have
really
this one
fun of
called
them.
Elder Sign. It's like a card game. Looks pretty
Right.
good.
Maybe we should play that
would be
one of these
interesting.
times. Yeah.
yeah.
No, too, like, I really love all of their, they have like a whole collection of like zombie themed games.
Ooh,
And
that's
I'm
fun.
a really big fan of Zombie Flux because that one is one where literally in gameplay you're constantly changing the rules. So every single game, like the goal, like how you win, and the rules of how you play get to change
Yeah.
every single time.
Oh, what game is this now?
It's called, well, the game itself is called Flux, F-L-U-X-X.
Okay.
But the one I have is specifically about zombies.
Oh yeah, that sounds better.
And I can bring it. We can at least take a look at it because it's interesting. It's like it's a simple, fun card game, but you definitely be paying attention. And as you play and as you draw cards, like you're constantly changing the rules of the game, and
Fun.
you get to decide like again like how you win and what the goals are.
Reminds me of Munchkin, actually.
Oh, is Munchkin like that? I don't know why I'm not for Munchkin. I've never played it. I'm just against it. I don't even.
You shouldn't be. It's fun.
I think it's the marketing, the nature of it.
We played
Munchkin.
Cthulhu Munchkin at other Dave's place.
Did you?
And I mean, he like
Oh god, he
slaughtered
dominated.
us within
But it was fun.
15
I-
minutes.
Of course you
It
did.
was fun. I played a cultist, and I had a cultist T-shirt, which is a shirt made out of the skin of another cultist.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is
That's amazing.
that's just so meta.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
two. I think there's two ways the game can end. One is if somebody gets to 10th level, right, like any Munchkin game, right.
Okay.
Every time you defeat a monster, you get a level, right. So if you get to 10th level, you win. Or if everyone becomes a cultist, the game ends.
Oh.
So,
It's kind
It
of
does make fun like life.
yeah.
Nothing more to do.
Yeah, it's a fun game, but whatever.
It's definitely fun. But it's just you have to be kind of in the right mode of like what you want to get out of it, you know? It's definitely just like a card game.
Right.
It can go really fast.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Like once you get the hang of it, it's just like it can be as fast or as slow as you want it to be. Yeah.
You're right.
All right, this is the last of it. If you want them.
I'm done.
Thank you for beer, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
I was like, hello.
Okay. All right. If you want tea, there's still tea and all that sort of fun stuff.
Definitely, I had dinner with my dad, or lunch, I guess. You know, he's like, Jade, I'm like, here, have a beer, have another beer. And I always feel weird drinking around my dad.
Sure.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's
my
just because
character
he's
sheet.
my dad. It's like he'll come and he'll like pour me like a cranberry and crown, and I'm just like,
Huh.
Wow.
That's good enough.
my boyfriend can't spend the night. You give me like a weird look, but I can have a couple
Well, no wonder you're.
crowns at my house.
That is perplexing.
That is weird.
It's alright. He's fun.
Yeah.
He just
It's
is my
America
father.
for
Yep. American for you.
He's a dad.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh god.
So, what?
I just missed this so much.
I know.
Oh, good.
No, totally.
Especially too last week, like I was finished by like 7 o'clock, and I was like,
Yeah.
Oh. I'm mixing these up. This is like, it always reminds me of what's that Price is Right game?
Yeah.
oh, Plinko.
Yeah, I guess it's Plinko. You pick the, oops, sorry.
You pick the chips and then you drop them down. and
There's one where they
One
have to
blue,
reach
two white.
through a cloth.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cloth bag.
Yeah, that one.
Make sure it's kosher.
Or
This,
They're like
yeah,
all
and if
kinda
you get the
stuck
black
together.
one,
Yeah, they are.
they're a little like
humid.
staticky.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I
They're
only
weird.
this time.
That's cool.
Better than my usual all 3 whites.
Getting cards.
Oh,
I love this.
we have to pick from the top, right?
Ideally, yes.
Well, if it's ideal.
Well, only if it's ideal.
Yes.
Whoa!
Okay. Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Joke.
Huh. I gotta read mine.
Oh, okay.
This is a different one. But
Okay.
yeah. Hooray!
All right.
What's gonna happen?
It's a good question.
Well,
We
I
don't
don't
know.
know because right, because we left off last week with a most surprising development.
What's surprising?
Yeah.
I know, I was
Welcome
kind of
surprise.
surprised and annoyed.
That's right. We were with Hattie Wagner at the Ore Collection Station number 37.
Right, in the community liaison office.
Perdition.
And, I'm sorry, civil liaison, and you were Cuad and Kangee were handed packets containing
And their civic posts.
yes, containing information on
Poor
their
Quad.
I know.
new positions.
We're in it now.
I just want to get back with that girl again.
Well, you are now the mayor of an ore station.
Right.
It's true.
Right. Now
Oh.
maybe she'll look at me.
Hey,
Maybe, just maybe.
maybe.
Or at the very least, you can use them for slave labor to power your machines.
Oh, God.
Too. There's so many possibilities.
Doc.
Now you're thinking like a new scientist.
New scientist.
So,
Nice.
right, Quad, you were handed a packet containing your interim commission statement of pay, pay schedule, which incidentally is $50, deliverable in 2 weeks.
Okay, gotta live 2 weeks to collect. Key to the benefits program.
Keys to the mayor's office,
Ah.
and solemn vow to serve the community of Perdition to the best of your ability.
Will do.
Kangee, you were handed a packet containing your badge, keys to the jail, and your interim commission and pay schedules. $75, deliverable in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You got to supply your own gun, per the agreement.
That's the only one I would take. I wouldn't take their mandated gun. I
Throw my
say,
napkin again.
I muddle. I mutter under my breath.
Yeah. Oh, music.
No.
Yeah, I was forgetting something.
Yeah. We have the food. We have the.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Considering the high Asian populations.
true. You are on the West Coast. The
That's right.
dumplings
There we go.
are culturally appropriate
All right. Oh, okay.
for the setting.
Are we really like
We have to tie
We're eating
everything
beer
in.
and pot stickers. I mean, it feels appropriate.
It feels
somehow.
well with this weather. It's like I feel like it's like we're back in San Francisco.
I know,
Actually,
the marine
crazy
layers
weather.
yeah,
moved in.
it is. At least it's not, you know, like. I mean, it's tinderbox land, but
Yeah.
At least we're not smelling
at least we're
smoke
not.
just
At
yet.
least it's not.
Right.
We watched 310 to Yuma last weekend
Oh
because we were pining for our group,
yeah. Oh, you
and
guys.
so it was really enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a really classic.
I did. I liked
It's a
it.
damn fine movie.
The
The original in black and white?
No, you know, Senor Bale and
Oh.
Mr. Crow.
Russell Crowe did a surprisingly
He's very good.
job.
I always.
Did he?
Well, Ben
He
Foster
did.
was the
And Ben
real-
Foster is,
yeah,
of course, the scene stealer.
He's always.
I don't even know who that is.
He was also in like 30 Days of Night as the creepy vampire helper. He was in Pandorum as the lead.
He's like a
character.
very young character actor who's just
Liberty
brilliant.
Heights about 10 years ago.
He's brilliant.
I'll check it out.
He's on.
He's very good. He can either like ridiculously handsome or like
Fug.
look like meth ridden and
So he's an
scary.
actor.
He is.
He's
He's
an
a true
actor.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
kind of
good.
reminds me of Gary Oldman in that respect.
Oh,
Just like that, you can like, wow, he
yeah,
can
the
be damn
range.
handsome or
Yeah.
really gross
Yeah,
and scary.
really,
Yeah.
And
terrifying.
he was kind of a little both in 310.
He was both. And it was so homoerotic, I thought I was gonna die. So you should watch the remake. It's very homoerotic, I
Okay.
have to say. Which I find bad in everything, so
Yes, me too.
that's just my thing.
Yes.
But so you might enjoy it on that
Yes.
level.
And I will.
And I will.
I appreciate that too. Like when I was in high school, I convinced my English teacher to let me write my paper on The Merchant of Venice about the implied
Oh.
homosexual relationship between Benvolio and.
Oh, cool.
I got an A+. plus.
Nice.
And I got to turn it in 2 weeks late.
Right. That's the way to do it.
That is. Be like, hey, I'm gonna
Still
entertain
following
you.
some leads.
That's right. I totally.
that was
Did you
the
do that too? We all did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We all did
Paper
that.
in hand, probably just some arbitrary paper. It was never
Right. Of course not.
I could give this to you.
Now,
I
but
just, it's so
not.
close. I found a totally different point. I really want to pursue it, and it would make
Wow.
my paper so
That's
much
right.
better. Would you please?
Yes.
I worked every time, and honestly,
it
I
does.
always did get an A+ on the
Right.
paper.
Yeah.
Because you're a true scholar.
yes.
And a true bullshitter.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which is a true
Well,
scholar.
what did I just say?
That's being a true scholar, by the way. I'm sorry to say, but it's true.
It's true.
No, that's
yeah,
something you
that's
should
true.
apologize for. That is great.
No, it is.
Great news.
That's
It
great
is.
news.
Yeah, no,
hope.
you'll go far.
There's hope.
The more bullshit you can shovel, then you can get pretty far.
I think as long as I'm never lose my unwillingness to tear people down.
You know what? You know
I
what?
like to have a little bit of honor, decency, and integrity.
Well, good luck with that. But because I tried to maintain that, and
No.
it was not long for that world.
Gets
So
you nowhere.
get you nowhere fast.
No,
No.
that's why I'm working in a kitchen.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey man, I might be right there with you if
All I have
the
to do
federal
is
funding.
Be able to cuss back, and everything's gonna be fine.
Exactly. No, I totally have faith that you'll be able to do this. It's exciting.
I mean, the chef is very sweet. He
Good.
was like, I hope you understand, things can get a little rowdy in the kitchen.
it's like no,
Like,
you
there will be
bitch.
some colorful language, and I was just like, I know everything that they've said, and I've said all of those phrases myself
Yeah.
on a weekly
gonna be
basis
okay.
for the
Fine.
past 2 years. Like, I worked in a bakery full of Guatemalans and Costa Ricans.
Yeah.
I think you can handle it.
I was fine. It was sweet that he was concerned.
That is very sweet.
That is a good sign.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
That is though.
It really
I think-
is.
I think
it's
it
gonna
is.
be
He assured
great.
me, he was very much like, I might yell. I'm not yelling at you.
Right.
Like, I'm just yelling because it gets loud and I want to make sure everyone hears me. I'm not yelling at you. Like, it's, it might
I wonder
get
if
We'll make
he's-
it personal.
I wonder if he's dealt with like female line cooks that have had
crumbled?
I don't know.
kind of-
I've only seen one other woman in that kitchen. She was very tall. It was kind of like, shit.
I think you're gonna do amazing at it.
We'll see.
On that
Yeah, you will
note,
be.
we're gonna do amazing at our new jobs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
Mayor
So,
McCheese and Sheriff Dougal.
Sheriff Dougal.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of it.
There's no sheriff in McDonald's town, unfortunately, but there's.
Yes, there was.
Oh, was
there
there?
had to have been.
No, I don't know.
The Hamburglar just ran rampant.
I think
That's
he
why
did.
he was such a problem.
What was
They needed
Grimace?
a marshal.
I think Grimace had a
Grimace
had
was
a
the sheriff.
badge.
Oh, really?
Grimace
I think
was-
he had a badge. I don't know that it was
Yeah.
ever sold
I
as
thought
a
he was
sheriff.
wearing a
though.
vest.
He would have been the most useless.
I know.
Which is why
Well-
the Hamburglar was running wild and free.
Speaking of, what was Grimace supposed to be?
I don't know.
We don't
Grimace
know.
doesn't sound.
Something that
It's fanciful. A manatee? I don't know.
Manatee ridden with like the toxic sludge out of McDonald's food plant.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mutated manatee.
Subsisting only upon McNuggets. Yeah.
Everything else looks like food. There was like the one girl like chicken thing, which you just felt kind of
That was
Yeah.
awkward.
I don't remember that at all.
Well,
That's
she was
what
a
that
She
pilot.
had like an aviator's cap.
Yeah.
Oh, hurry!
And then like the
That's
adorable
awful.
little McNuggets with
Yeah.
the little faces.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
even
good.
worse.
But then he was like the only non-food item, and
Yeah.
Was he a shake? Was he supposed to be like a shake?
Like the shake is purple. Like
Yeah, I
purple,
know.
though.
There's no
it's an unnatural.
I think it was just.
mushrooms.
I think it was.
Can I blame that on mushrooms?
I think we can. I'd like
70s?
to think it was the 70s and it was going off of the, like, you know, the weird, bizarre, like,
The
attempts at non-Muppet
stuff.
Muppets. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we were so...
I'm
We're never
looking
going to
up
get to the game.
McDonaldstown,
Ever. We're never getting
residents
to the
now.
game.
No.
See, this is what
Exactly.
happens when we don't meet every week. I know we couldn't help it last week, but this is what happens when we end up talking a lot and not playing, getting down to business.
Yeah.
Did you stop the recording on
I
this?
saw.
Oh,
Like
it's
20,
been going.
22 minutes of
minutes
this
of
is useless.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Total bullshit.
So you should probably
I'll just
cut
have
it
to
at this
cut it
point.
out,
Yeah.
And now it's gonna be serious.
Now.
No, because he's doing the.
Okay, we're done.
Oh, and
Okay.
wait, who was the
Well,
sheriff? Who
come
was
on.
the
There's
sheriff?
no sheriff. There's
I
no
didn't
sheriff.
think there. Well, what the hell was this?
I remember seeing that too.
That's what you were looking up.
Oh, well. There's,
What was Ronald McDonald? Like God?
Oh my God, that's a good question.
he was the Messiah. He was the hamburger Messiah.
He's the president. He's the Ronald Reagan.
He was.
He's the Barack Obama.
No, McDonald Town started in 1971.
Right.
And that was the problem, was they had a complete list, and there were like characters I had no idea. There was some character called Cosmic. C-O-S-M-C.
See, no,
I don't know.
that's not.
Do not. Oh wait, okay.
Yeah?
So one of the things I got at calendar.
Ooh, yes,
like
please.
arrow.
I don't know what that is, and I want it badly.
Okay, well, and they're green tea arrows. Now, they're interesting because this is a very British, but obviously it's
So yeah, nothing will be worse than my well, it was worse for
green
everyone
tea.
else.
it's green tea.
They got as a joke from some of their friends. Oh, of course, now I can't remember the name. It's a really, really stinky fruit. From
durian.
Durian.
Yeah. We got durian candy as a joke.
Wow.
And they had it
Funny.
unwrapped, and they gave me one, and I thought they tasted great.
Oh,
Well, they
good.
taste good.
Joke's
They
on-
smell like
joke's
that.
on them.
Everyone
but
else
they-
thought they smelled like raw chicken and ass. I thought they were delicious.
Well, no, I think it smells more like
You went for it. You
a
ate it
rotting
anyway.
corpse.
Oh my God.
It smells like rotting material. I'm sorry. I don't know your stomach.
I think
No, it's all right.
raw spoiled chicken is what it smells like.
It smells bad.
In Singapore, they actually have signs on the subways that have like a
You can't
durian
carry them
fruit
in
with a
public.
line through it. You can't eat it on the subways because it'll just stink up the whole car.
They taste good. It smells like crap, which is a great dichotomy. And again, now we're getting into like 28 minutes. So what do you think of this? It's weird, isn't it?
Well,
I like them.
Me too. I like them too.
I really like the texture.
24.
Oh, you like the texture?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, green tea, you know, the matcha kind of taste can be a little. I
Best part of Japan was you can get green tea soft serve.
would live off of that. I would probably live off of that.
I did. 2 weeks.
2 weeks of green tea soft
They're
serve.
delicious. So thank you for sharing.
Okay. So, you were handed packets. You were thanked kindly. What do you do?
I give them back the packet,
I'm
thanking
gonna
them kindly.
snigger a little bit. Seriously.
You're just like propped up against the door frame.
Laughing.
This
Yeah.
one, Mayor, really?
Yeah, right.
Oh, badge of authority, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not gonna listen to me.
That's gonna spiral out of control quickly.
What? You think I'm gonna get power hungry?
You might, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Corrupt absolutely.
You obviously don't know my characters.
I don't know, some sweet, sweet retribution, a little vigilante justice now
Well-
legalized.
That might be able to happen. We'll see though.
I just wanted to do good.
It got out of control.
All right.
Can you swing a sack of doorknobs? Alright, so...
Let's stagger back out into the hot sun.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll recall that the climate here is stiflingly hot, and the air smells strongly of half-refined ghost rock,
Oh, lovely.
which is sort of the
So,
metallic,
like durian
alcoholic
fruit.
smell. Sure.
No, it's just a metallic smell. Do we hear the ghost rock too? Is it
No.
like keening in the distance?
The
No.
ore processing station from which you have just emerged is a massive steel structure, and as such, contains all sounds within.
Okay.
Alright.
But as you emerge blinking into the bright light, you do see somebody standing before you on the plank sidewalk.
Right.
Gentleman in a white suit and hat.
Mark Twain?
The very same.
Yes!
Is it really?
It
No.
begins.
No, he
I love that sweater.
Oh, great country.
Could it
he
be
has his arm in a sling.
our dear friend Lacey O'Malley?
Indeed, it is.
Yay! Oh,
Looking,
yay!
looking a little the worse for wear.
Oh no.
Oh.
Really?
I might want to hit him.
Well, yeah, the last time you saw him, he
Why
was
don't you
being
do it?
severely beaten.
I got a shot in the back.
Why don't you hit him right in the wound?
Okay, well, I'm gonna march up and just
You can deck
punch
him?
him just
Really?
a little bit right in the arm.
Oh.
Wow.
Great to
Ouch.
see ya!
Right in the shoulder, just.
Okay.
Lacey, how are you?
Ah!
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he recoils a bit, but sort of grins through, grits and grins through his pain, and says, "Yes, I don't blame you for maybe harboring ill
I'm just
will
staring
towards
at
me."
him.
You almost got us
We don't have
killed.
our wild days.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Genuinely concerned. I have my extra life. No. I grabbed one to pass to be generous.
thank you.
I have my own.
Right.
Yes,
Zaki.
we're all.
Thank you.
I forgot.
It's okay. I forgive you.
And he says, "I won't bore you with the tales of my miraculous escape from the clutches of the guardian angels."
What? Good. Good, I say out loud.
But
Does he say anything? Does he not?
his eyes flick in your direction.
I'm amazed.
And he says, "I know you're no doubt surprised, if not shocked, to find yourself in this town under these circumstances."
You're not gonna believe this, lady. They made me mayor of this dump. And get a load of this, Kangee. Kangee is now the sheriff. Marshal. Wrap your mind around that one.
And he says, "Well, I know.
You know?
What?
What are you?
Why does he know?
Well, it's on my recommendation, actually."
Hit him again.
Yeah.
Hit him again, Doc.
Gonna definitely.
Can I, yeah, totally. Can I get you all around at the Fallen Angels Saloon? And I'll explain everything?
Yep.
I'm thinking this guy wants to run this town.
I'm filing that under the least you can do, Lacey. So let's go.
Can I get you some ointment for that burn?
All right, so
Okay.
Perdition, of course, as you'll recall, is situated.
I'm listening.
Yes,
I just
of
move
course.
around a lot.
I know you do. Is situated upon the edge of a steep 30-foot embankment that looks out over the maze.
That's what this is.
What?
Yes. Go on.
You're like, oh god, that's what my weird.
All right.
You can hear the sound of water lapping against the cliffs below. And Lost Angels sits about a half mile distant northwest of where you're at.
Wait, so
Northwest.
I'm trying to remember how we got to Perdition.
You sort of.
Well, we went back to the battlegrounds.
Yes.
And we're kind of escorted there, right?
No, you. Let's see, how did you get
I
there?
don't remember. We got there.
Oh, you got a hold of a. You were hanging out at the Wasatch encampment. Remember?
Oh, and we got the
There was the
epitaph.
epitaph, and you
so
saw a notice
Mrs.
in the
Haggerty.
back talking
The reason
about
I
how
wanna know-
Perdition needed some
Right.
assistance, basically.
Oh. Yes.
No, I wanted to know because I'm just trying to figure out where we are geographically.
Right.
Sure.
We went farther
Yeah.
south then.
I think
We
we,
went
did.
southeast.
Right? Southeast. So we're like in the desert.
Yes, exactly.
Farther
Okay.
from
Like
water.
Mojave Desert.
Yeah, and the Wasatch encampment was sort of this temporary encampment while they were getting moved into their new digs at
Right.
Perdition and
Okay.
also private docks down at Lost Angels.
Right. Okay.
So really, Perdition is a Wasatch.
Concern.
Like outpost.
Yeah, basically.
Our
Company
good friends. All right.
And so it is a town that is quickly being created around you. Fully half the buildings in town are in some state of construction, wood frames going up. And then another 40% of the buildings are really just tents, you know.
Really?
Okay.
or shanties. A lot of refugees from Ghost Town, which is now a burning crater, have come here
Okay.
and set up temporary digs.
A skull-shaped crater.
Yep.
That would be
Yep.
it. Yes, indeed. The ore processing station and train station had existed prior, but other structures have been either expanded on or built from scratch, including the brick jailhouse and the adjoining Marshal's Office, and
When am I gonna get that tour?
and no, soon. And 2 saloons. This is sort of Lacey kind of explaining things to you.
Yes,
I have
we're
a
walking.
question for
Yes.
Lacey.
Takes you down the street.
I have a question.
Yes.
What gives you the pull to nominate people in this town?
2 questions. Who do you think you are, and what gives you the right?
Just imagining her glaring up at him from under her bowler hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
So as you ask him this, he's leading you. That's a lie.
Yeah.
He's leading you up the steps into this sort of brand new wood building that displays a very funky little sign that just says "The Fallen Angel." Okay. Everything as you walk in, the smell of freshly hewn lumber, is strong in the air.
Sure.
The bar is like unfinished wood. The chairs are sort of mismatched, just sort of collected from a bunch of different sources and that sort of thing. And
So mismatched saloon.
yes.
About what?
No, it's fine.
Fine.
What we do.
Mm-hmm.
We're all listening.
Yes.
So, it's a brand new building basically.
All right. Clear your thing. You want me to?
Oh, please. Thank you so much.
Now, Quad, you note next to the Batwing doors as you come in
Yes.
a poster tacked up outside. Well, there's actually a couple posters. One is a poster that looks, pretty professionally printed. Lots of different fonts, little pointing hands, and all that sort of thing.
I did too.
Yeah, saying elect Granville Kurtz for mayor.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what? You got competition.
Okay. And then a smaller sort of handbill tacked up next to that one. A little more like sort of daisy wheel kind of print job.
Right. Well, I can't believe that. Okay.
Is simply advertising that for the next week, Miss Dora Bowman will be in
What the?
on stage here at the Fallen Angel.
God. Okay.
Really excited.
Does all the color just leave his
Yes.
face right now?
It goes
Yes.
directly
As
somewhere
sweaty
else.
as he is, just
The color goes from your face to your crotch.
Sweet Jesus. She's coming. Very exciting news.
So,
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, dear.
so you enter the saloon. There's your requisite guy with the floor-length apron,
Cool.
polishing glasses behind the freshly hewn bar.
in his striped shirt sleeves.
Exactly. But again, very funky. Like there's no mirror behind the bar. There's no like
No.
gaudy
No.
paintings or anything. There's just like a really hastily constructed rack for the liquor bottles.
Okay.
And there's only like 5 of them.
Wow.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
he salutes Lacey as he comes in. They exchange greetings. Lacey
Okay.
takes you over to a table, and the guy comes out and puts some beers down in front of you all. So yes, Lacey takes a drink. Winces a bit at the poor
Putrid.
quality
Yes.
brew. Sets it down and says, "Well, here's the deal. You were absolutely the only people I could trust.
I'm not sure we're feeling quite the same way here.
What about you? Yeah.
Well, I felt I owed you a little something after that disastrous jaunt into Lost Angels. And, well, to be perfectly honest, you were also the only people Wasatch would agree to appoint.
Okay.
But I saw a poster for
Granville
I thought it
Kurtz.
said mayor, but
Well, that's right. We've got elections coming up in 2 weeks for mayor and marshal.
wait, what?
Wonderful.
So they'll
we
get
just
voted.
needed-
We're interim.
We needed interim people to fill in those positions until
Okay,
such time as that occurs. And Hellstrom remembers you and agreed that you'd make a good choice.
Okay.
So you just need to serve long enough to make sure we can elect a real mayor and marshal in a fair election.
What are the
And
odds of that
That there are
happening?
people who will try to stop that from happening.
Sure.
Now, you probably saw the poster coming in for Granville Kurtz.
We did.
He's the son of Mashik Kurtz, called Shek. Local railway magnate who the line that runs out of town to connect up with the Wasatch line. That's his line, and he's in bed with the Ghost Rock magnates. He's going to have a vested interest in this election,
Sure.
and he's put up his son as candidate.
What is this guy about? What is he like? Would he be a good mayor?
Or is he just a...
Just a
Puppet.
He's a puppet.
Let me just put it this way: it's in all the best interests of the citizens of this town to get a mayor elected who will put their concerns before those
The railway.
of the railway.
Who's running against Kurtz?
Well, we're looking around for a candidate.
Okay.
I've got some people in mind, and I'm going to be talking to them over the next couple days.
Better, because I don't want to be marshal for very long.
We got things to do.
Exactly.
It's just 2 weeks.
Okay.
That's all I ask.
That's what they say.
That's what they
how
say.
it starts.
That's
Out of
how it
character.
starts. Yes, it is.
I say. Okay.
Until the finance committee can meet.
Oh, the pain. The pain.
The pain of it all.
They need us and they do trust us.
You think it's...
That's
Your ass
easy
is
for
on
you
the
to
line.
say.
And I have
You don't have a
loyalty as a
target.
minor hindrance.
Oh, you do
I
indeed.
see. Very
Well,
good.
I appreciate the confidence, Doc, but you don't have a target on your back.
You got some bullet holes in mine, though.
Hey!
I can't. Yeah, I
that's
just
good.
nod. I just
Yep.
nod. Like, you're right.
Yep.
What can I say? All right.
So let's drink our drinks.
Let's see.
Oh,
Great.
Okay.
so let's see here. Currently, it is, let's see, we're going towards election day.
I have a question.
Yes, question.
Why does it say traits when they have skills, edges, hindrances?
What do you mean traits?
What's
And my
traits?
card says traits.
Oh, your card says traits?
I hate showing it to you.
Aww.
Yeah, that's...
Well, yeah, it's any roll that you make, so it's basically a skill roll. But it could also be an
The edges
attribute.
is-
It could be an attribute roll. So like if you have to make an agility roll or a gun.
So just any kind of roll.
Any
Oh, wait,
roll.
could
Could
be
count as a trait.
Just a
right,
trait.
to
It's just
reference
something.
Trait
Okay.
is an umbrella that encompasses attributes and skills.
Okay. Also, XP from last time?
Did I not hand it out?
No,
We did.
Oh, you did?
Well, mine got
I have-
bumped up
I have
to
9.
Yeah, 9. Is that about
we-
right?
we-
Yeah, that's where we left.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought so, because last time you picked our
Right.
new,
We did.
like raising a
We did.
skill.
Because you guys
Last
were
time.
at 6, so I gave you 3.
I remember. Okay, alright. Just
Okay.
checking. Trying to keep you honest.
Right.
Checks and balances. Right. Alright, let's go.
So anyway, it is currently Thursday, December 20th.
Oh. And it's really that
So we
hot?
don't get any.
Are we gonna string any kind of lights up or anything?
It is that hot? Why
Yes,
is
it
it
is.
hot? Why is it hot this time of year? I
it's a
think to
hellhole.
myself.
We're in hell. Oh, that's pretty good.
Burning destruct everywhere.
Yep.
In the
Hot.
Hobbit insert.
Hot
Both
stuff.
lend a hand in a hellhole.
Yeah. You know where you stand in a hellhole.
I just want to say hell in a handbasket because it sounds funny.
Yeah, biscuit's funny.
Okay.
All
so
right.
we are hanging out with Lacey.
So, Lacey, you starting a paper up or anything? What are you doing?
Yeah. What's he up to?
I'm just filing reports from here.
Still making contributions to the epitaph.
Indeed. I've heard some rumors that they're going to be starting up their own local paper out here, but everything's still very much up in the air this time. Yes,
It's been 2 weeks, right? Or at least a couple of days. I'm
Yeah.
assuming there's a general store, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, can I replace my Bowie knife, please?
Oh, you threw it, didn't you?
Yeah,
Into a lumbering
Oh,
beast's
yeah.
forehead.
That's right.
that is
I would
true.
just like to say, before we potentially get into any fighting, I want my knife back.
That's smart.
All right.
Yeah, do they have any tomahawks in that general store?
Oh, you lost yours as well?
Yeah, I threw it. We were throwing everything we had at this shit. Oh, you lost all these weapons.
Beer bottles, shoes.
All these beasts that I put in front of you, you actually fought them?
Perhaps
I remember
next time
you-
can fight kittens and grandmas. Alright, so...
Oh!
Alright, so,
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah. Alright, so you want to mosey on over to the general store?
Well, we're still talking to Lacey.
Okay,
Okay, I just
getting
wanted to make a point.
That, yes.
I've got it queued up.
Some
ready to
time
go.
has
Well,
passed.
yes.
I want to go to the general
Okay,
store.
Yes.
sounds good.
Also, I want to know. Oh, yeah, no, I'm good.
All right.
Keep going.
Sorry,
At the
continue,
general
Lacey.
store.
Or we're
Oh,
talking to
We're
Lacey.
talking
Yeah.
to Lacey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Make
he's
sure
gonna, he's
that's
gonna start a
completed.
thing.
So there's probably going to be
So-
another paper starting out.
Right.
Yeah.
Who should we watch out for in this town?
Kurtz.
Right. Sheck.
Check
Who's
Kurtz.
running for marshal?
Who's
His
running
son.
for marshal?
Granville.
No, he's running the mayor.
Yeah,
Oh.
nobody's running for marshal.
Oh.
But they probably
Wow.
appoint one of their
Yeah,
lackeys
exactly.
faster than he can spit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever the mayor is will have say over who
Come
gets to
on,
be the
Kangee,
marshal.
your sense of decency and honor is picking up there.
I do have my code of honor, but I don't know what this town is, what I owe them at this point. So
Give it 2 weeks and see what.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna do my job because obviously, see, why do I owe to Lacey to have him to do a good job for him?
No.
It's part of it too, is it's more like Wasatch though. This is really their camp, and
All right, no, that's true.
it did help us out.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
definitely helped them out, but
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. So I think, we'll see what this town has to offer.
probably better to have them on our good side than not.
I
There you
agree.
go.
I definitely agree with that, but
Now you're talking sense.
that's what we can rely on you for. It's true.
Yeah. Good thing you're with us.
Yeah, thank God.
We flying off the handle.
Power
We would.
behind
We'd
the
be
front.
going nuts.
This
We're
joint.
like, fuck it. All right, so burn it
The
to
son of a
ground.
simple dairy farmer.
Good Midwestern stock.
That's right.
All right, so we are going to replace our weapons.
Okay.
They have tomahawks there.
All right. So you head out of the
Axe.
Fallen Angel. So basically, what you got, Lacey walks you out, and he says, "Standing here, if you look off down the left, and there's a road that leads out of town. It's actually the road you came in. There's just a lot of tents and shacks. It's kind of a shanty town out that way." He says, "Down at the end of that stretch of road is the other saloon in town called Red's. I don't even know that, Marshall.
Why are you saying that to me?
Because it's your job to make sure you keep the order.
Why
right
is it
here.
called Reds?
That's the name of the owner.
Oh, does he have red hair?
Yes. Yes, he does.
He's a ginger guy.
If you care to call him that, then yes.
No, I'm just saying. I just want to know. I thought maybe it was an Indian bar.
Ah, I see. No.
Irish bar.
Yes.
Ew.
It's worse.
Way worse.
I don't trust the gingers.
Well, the reason I'm bringing it up is that they run poker and faro games there.
What's Pharaoh?
It's card game.
Okay.
And so people can
Get a little,
get
rowdy.
passionate.
So I have to keep my eye on Reds.
Indeed. And in fact, this whole stretch of road here is colloquially known as Sally Town. About half of those tents there are actually brothels.
Oh, lovely.
A tent brothel?
Wow.
You mean they're just prostitutes in tents,
Yep.
basically?
Yep.
They're not brothels.
Well, it's their own tent. They're not necessarily
Yeah.
going tent to tent.
Right.
They're loaning out time in their tents.
That's right. You can rent a tent.
If you have a tent, you
Oh.
can set up shop.
Okay.
All right.
Very good. Ugh.
Yeah.
Flashbacks of you telling me about Stalin earlier.
Oh, yes.
Creepy. Alright, on that note.
Uh-huh.
To the lumber. Where are we going?
Oh, to the lumberyard.
General store.
General store.
All right, so he takes you to the right. Hey, you head back up the road towards the ore processing station.
Right.
Now over here on the left is the marshal's office and the jail. Mm-hmm. Currently empty, as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
And over here is the general store.
All right.
And it's directly across the street. And it's basically a big wood frame, not currently covered with, or
It's tarped.
encased. But
Wow.
yeah, tarps have been pinned on the wood frame. So
This is a very new
looting is
town.
an issue.
Yeah. Like, how do they keep track of their stock? How do they?
well, Marshal, again, it's your job to keep the order around here.
Wow.
How often do like outbreaks of
Bullshitter.
anything? Yeah, I was trying to figure out the nicest way to put it.
Bullshit.
But yeah, bullshittery works.
Well, the townsfolk here seem like a good lot. Most of them are refugees from Ghost Town. They just want to make a good
Break.
living. About half of them are miners out in the Ghost Rock mines out in the maze there.
Okay.
It's mostly the out-of-towners who are going to give you trouble.
But it sounds like for the most part it's just gambling and prostitution. That might get it a little rowdy. For the most part, people are looking to settle down.
Exactly. In fact, they're building a church over on the north side of town that's also going to be a schoolhouse.
Huh. We'll have to go check that out.
Yeah.
Sure,
All right.
that's not
So
that crazy.
general store, they probably don't have any axes or anything.
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
Let's check it out. All right.
Let's see what you have for you behind door number 1.
Right. Behind sheet number 1.
Door, yeah.
Now in this case.
Now, where do you think you're at, door?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So there's a tall, reedy man running the general store, and he's got a couple Bowie knives.
I'll take 2.
Two
All right.
this time.
They
Yeah.
are $20 each.
Whoa.
Got it.
Wait, don't we have money?
I got cash.
Yeah, we have money.
I'd also like to procure a pistol.
Oh,
Close
certainly.
range.
Certainly.
Because my rifle last time was not particularly helpful while running.
How short range are we talking about? You want a Derringer or you want a revolver?
I think probably a revolver. Sometimes that make me
let's see what he's
feel
got
too
here.
little.
How much are your axes?
Oh, and then the tomahawks are
Do they have tomahawks?
15.
I don't have any money. I have $6.
I'll lend you some.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. All
Come on,
right.
we established at the very first game this was a magical adventure of friendship.
Is that what Doc says? Look, we established at the beginning of
And it says it on the very first entry page for our. You
That's
typed
true.
it in.
That's right. I made it a matter of record.
That's true. Thank you for the reminder.
So if you need some money for a tomahawk,
I do.
but that's the thing, I understand you've got honor, so if you'd like to pay it back,
I will.
as opposed to being
No, I will.
given it,
Right.
No, I'm gonna pay you guys back.
whenever you get your pay there.
I believe
Michael.
$5.55.
She's gonna have $75 pretty
I know,
soon.
goddamn.
Chink, chink.
We'll see.
All right.
Wait, hold
See about
everything. What
that.
about dynamite sticks?
Hold everything. Let's see here. Yeah, because again, I mean, much like the saloon, just lots of fresh new shelves, only about 1/10 full at this
Oh
point.
God.
Yeah. Just a few items.
He's actually got a lot. He's got a lot more in terms of dry goods and that sort of thing than he does in terms of like
Weapons?
no, in terms of basic provisions. He doesn't have a whole lot.
That's annoying.
Yeah, he kind of grumbles about it. He's like, it's really hard to keep food fresh here. That saltwater air just spoils it
Huh.
real quick.
Yeah?
Real quick.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because we're feeling a little hungry.
Oh,
Oh god.
you got it too.
I got it too. We
All the
sometimes
time.
find ourselves extremely
All the time.
Yeah.
Hunger.
You got it too. Does everyone in town have it?
I guess. Well, it's hard to say with provisions so short. I mean,
Right.
as soon as I get something in.
So it's just
God.
everybody's hungry all the time. Okay. Barking.
Dude. All right, where do we go with the dynamite? Oh, dynamite. How much did you want?
I want to replenish my 2.
Okay. That'll run you $30.
Okay, fine.
How much money do you two have?
I have $201 and I gave you 7.
$241.50.
Oh,
Where did all my money
I
go?
don't know.
You didn't have much to start with.
No, that was the thing. We were all allotted money, kind of based off of other.
Okay, how
stuff
much
in
was
our-
that?
True.
$30, did you say?
I didn't realize
30.
how little I
Okay,
had.
all right.
And then
So,
in terms
all
of
right.
revolvers, like what was?
All he has right now is a Lamat pistol which is a 40 caliber pistol with a 16 gauge shotgun underneath the barrel.
That's all he has. Just that.
That sounds fun.
It's an old Confederate sidearm, so it's a
it'll be
little
pretty
pitted,
good for-
it's a little rusted, but you know it's still
Oil it up.
It's still in functional
Hasn't it will be
condition.
good for short range though?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, I'll take it. What was it again?
Holy shit.
A Lamont pistol.
I want one of those. That's not
Wait,
cool.
in real life?
A lot pistol, and then what are the specs on it?
Okay, so the 40 cal pistol round has a range of 12, 24, 48,
Okay.
damage of 2d6, rate of fire 1, weight 4, and 9 shots. Wow,
Whoa.
generous.
You said weight was 4?
Weight of
Yes,
4.
weight of
Okay,
4
and
and
9
9 shots.
Nice.
And AP 1.
Okay.
And then,
Actually, if I could just look at it,
Oh,
it's more
certainly,
helpful for
certainly.
me.
It's-
Sorry, my brain is a little.
No, I'm like that too. Doc, are you sure you can handle that?
Can handle it better than I could when we left.
Duly
California's
noted.
been quite an education.
It has been indeed. Bark, bark. I told you not to bark, bark. I told you not to bark, little bird. Oh, she's taking a poop?
No, I said I don't think she gets a shit.
Oh. She don't care. Scruffy don't care.
Scruffy hears you.
Scruffy don't care.
Alrighty, and that's 25, and you said the 2 bonus.
It's actually 125,
Oh, 125. Okay.
which is you know the price of a couple sticks of dynamite.
Yeah.
What you just paid is 5 times the going rate.
Yep.
So
Well, that's only stands to reason.
yeah.
I know you want to play with that one.
Out here in the
I would feel
sticks.
much better having a pistol though, so that's gonna be 125 and 40.
Be good.
And you'll want some ammo for that.
I contributed 5 towards the tomahawk. Oh wow!
You are.
Good.
Oh my goodness!
You can't do that now.
Oh, but I want it.
Inside now.
Come on in,
Come on.
sweetness.
Inside. Inside. I took her for a hike this morning too.
Believe it or
well.
not.
It did nothing.
But,
Who is the ball? Who is the best ball?
there. There, shut the door.
Close the door in her
You and your toys.
Yes.
Okay.
So 50 rounds of 40 caliber shot would be $15, and 20 shotgun shells would be $10.
Wasn't that 25?
Let's see. Yes, 25
Okay.
total. 25 total.
I still got $56. I'm feeling.
He cleaned you out.
Hey, I got a gun.
Yeah.
That counts out here.
Yeah.
I got most everything else I need. I don't need too much throwing around money.
You got any jerky?
Ooh, that might
Well,
be a
that's a good
little
idea.
short supply. Let's see here.
Yeah, we're
Be
kind of
even
low.
more
on-
expensive.
I thought I'd
low on
ask.
trail rations, I think.
Of course, we could try and shoot some rabbits and skin them, but if we had jerky,
Hey, I'll be good with that.
I think
Yeah.
Doc should
Hot shot
procure.
and rabbits.
Yeah, you should procure
See
some
what you
food.
can find
Get some training in.
in the.
Because we gotta run this town apparently.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure the only training and shooting I probably would have had is pot shotting rabbits in Wisconsin.
Alright. That works.
Rabbit.
Yep.
Okay. So you want to do some hunting?
Sure.
Let's see here.
Do you have high tracking skills? And high stealth.
See?
You have so many skills.
She's got mad
It
skills.
was a total like Napoleon Dynamite moment.
Yeah.
Trixie, guys, you got skills.
I know, pretty much. That's kind of how it ends up being.
It's true.
I gotta build up my skills. Girls only want guys with good skills. Like
skills.
low stat, yeah.
Chuck skill.
Hunting skills.
Hunting skills. Girls only
Yeah.
like boys who have good skills.
So he figures that
I gotta watch that again.
he figures that he might be getting some more jerky in next week. Nothing right now though.
Okay. All right. Well.
We can make rabbit
brought you a
jerky.
deer.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, but it's not dry enough to make jerky.
It's not.
Really, is it? Well,
Couldn't we just roast it over
What
some
is it?
ghost rock? It's about 1,000 degrees.
Some ghost
It's like 1,000 degrees
Why
out
is
here.
it glowing?
just it turns to ash instantly.
Yep.
Or you take a bite of it and you feel yourself go. vroom.
Turns into some villain from
Growing an
Ninja
extra finger.
Turtles.
What? Shredder.
No, one of those mutant villains.
Ew.
Grow right next to his head or something.
So for the Lamont, does it have different specs for the pistol versus the shotgun? Or
Yes.
It does. Oh, I
Yes.
didn't get all of
You
that.
didn't get all that? Okay.
No, I wasn't. I was distracted. I was trying to be fast for everyone.
No, don't even worry about it. No, trust me. This is like kind of a game that's sort of. We're getting back in the saddle.
Well, we can
That's
keep
right.
talking while
This feels like a
So
bedroom
it's the
slippers.
second line there,
It is.
shotgun.
I'm sure it just
Okay.
wasn't.
No, I'm very slow with that kind of
So
stuff.
you guys want to kind of tour the town, basically?
Yeah, I'm gonna do patrol,
Okay.
but nobody
Yeah.
knows who I am.
Well, let's
So-
go
You got
on a
your
meet and
star.
greet.
I have my star, but I'm not gonna say anything.
You're not.
No.
Do you just want to lay low in the marshal's office and play
Let's go
chess?
check
No,
out your
I didn't
office.
even say that.
Let's go check out your office.
I don't wanna. I don't.
Don't you want to see who's in there?
Oh,
Could be somebody.
Are there prisoners?
We
in
don't
there?
know. We
A
have to go
deputy?
see.
You don't know.
All right, I'll go. I'll start there first. That's a smart idea, Quad.
Come on,
Let's
we'll
go.
go.
Okay,
We'll go.
so we're gonna go to my Marshal
Is there
station.
the brick building?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
actually right across the street from the general store.
That's
and
right.
Just down the street from the ore processing station.
Okay.
So you can hear the kind of, distant sound
Whirring.
of machinery, clanking away.
Sister.
Wink, wink.
All right. So the marshal's office, a little wood building adjacent to the jail itself. And just a very simple. It's a very simple structure. You walk in. Your boots kind of clunking on the wooden floor. Not a whole lot in here. There's a salvage desk that's all sort of banged up and scratched.
Are there any people in there?
Nope, it's empty. A little dusty.
in the
There's a lot
jail?
of dust in the light coming in
Little
through
particles?
the window.
Particulates.
Yeah.
Are-
Smells a little stale.
Oh, I'm gonna open up. Are there windows in there?
yeah.
I'm gonna open up everything.
Okay.
Is there anyone in the jail?
No, the
There's
office.
a skeleton.
right. I was waiting.
It's Otis' skeleton.
Oh, sorry
is
about that,
awkward.
Larry.
This is awkward.
Threw him in there to dry out, and
Literally.
he dried out.
He sure did.
Anyway, the office butts up against one side of the jail, so like one of your
But-
walls is a brick, wall,
Okay.
and
But that gets
there's
hot in the summer.
and there's
now.
there's
The winter.
iron barred door,
Okay.
and you've got the keys to that. So
I do. Alright, so I have the
and you
keys on
can
me.
go through there, and there's basically 4 cells, 2 on each side, just iron barred cells.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay.
4 cells. Nice.
Yeah.
That's a lot,
big.
actually. How many? What one cell would hold how many people? 4?
You could probably cram in 4.
Are there beds or cots, so just like a pot to piss in, basically?
There's 2 cots and 1 pot.
Okay.
Per?
Yeah.
I'm not fucking emptying that, I think to myself. I'm not emptying that shit. I wonder who will. I gotta deputize someone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just thinking all this, and I'm kind of looking at you guys, and I'm really my character. I mean, she's quiet. She doesn't talk a lot, so
Something.
I'm on to you. All right, so I just kind of ignore that. Okay, so where would Quad be?
Is there a
Is Lacey
telephone?
with us?
Is there anything in there?
A phone.
Anything to communicate in the
Wow.
marshal's office?
So Lacey is with you, and he says, "Yeah, we don't have any phones in town just yet.
Uh-huh.
Phones at all?
Well, yeah, they had a phone. There was a phone at the sanitarium.
Yeah. There was.
So there's intermittent phone use.
There is.
I think Jen had a perfectly legitimate question.
There's a telegraph office over near the train station.
Okay then.
That's not helpful at all.
But yeah, in terms of communicating here in town, it's all on foot.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Mr. Mayor, let's go
Mr. Mayor.
give you a look at your
Mr.
town
Manager?
hall.
Yep.
So you head out of the marshal's office. You head down past the Cliff Watch Hotel, which at this time is just a simple building that's being expanded on. New wings are being added. And you take a left.
The left.
It's a left, heading up Main Street, and you can see up ahead the train station's kind of at the end of the street. To your right, you see the church under construction. It's going to be a wood and brick structure.
Check
It's
that out.
basically just the just the foundations at this point.
Oh man.
And then to the left, you see
Just
the
new.
town hall, which
Everything's
is
new.
wood frame. It's
Okay.
not
Oh
complete yet.
man.
Sure. It's just a frame.
It's just a frame.
Where are you gonna be sleeping?
I don't know. In the jail?
You could sleep in the jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lacey says, I think they should have a room at the Cliff Watch. That's where I'm
Oh,
staying
okay.
right now.
All right.
Bridal suite.
Or, I bet we could get,
Oh, yeah.
Hey, where's
if
what's
you
her
get
name?
lucky.
What's her name?
Well, yeah, I was going to say, if you prefer, I could talk to Mr. Moss at the Fallen Angel and see if he's got a room up on the second floor he can let out.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mayor's staying at the saloon.
That fits.
Yeah, I know.
People might be more behaved.
I know Miss Bowman and her accompanist. No, right.
Accompanist.
Are staying there.
Right now?
Well, when they get into town.
All right.
When are they getting into town? I
this-
kind of like just curious.
Yeah, just asking on behalf of certain interested parties.
Yeah.
This Friday, I believe.
What day is it?
Wednesday.
Okay.
2
Friday.
more days.
Making a note. Gotta trim my beard before then.
Gotta clean out my ears. I gotta go in for a full detailing somewhere. Is there a barber in town? I asked Lacey.
I think I just heard of one setting up shop just the other day. Tent, of course, at this time, but
That might be a good spot to visit.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
I say to no one in particular.
yeah, a lot of people are coming in every day. It's you'll want to make sure you familiarize yourself with all the new arrivals
Peace.
as much as possible.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Is there anything inside the town hall? Anything?
No.
Nothing. Great.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go check out. Let's go check out Red's.
Okay.
Yes.
Take a walk through the shanties.
Sally Town.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you head down the street.
Slow motion. The new
Badass.
badasses. New badass
Yeah.
gods in town.
That's right. Your duster's fluttering in the wind. And up ahead you see a two-story wooden building on the right-hand side of the road.
Oh, this is badass music too.
I know, that's what I was
Yeah,
like. That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, we're making our way.
And there's like a Chinese laundry in a tent, and then there's all these.
Wow, these
Yeah.
are huge tents, like big
Oh,
pavilions.
yeah, they're pavilion tents.
Yeah. I
Or-
was
or-
thinking like the brothel's like in a little pup tent.
No, they're not in puff tents. or they'll be like kind of half and half, like a wood, like a little wood
Front.
and then like a
Cloth.
tent roof.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah.
like shanties,
I totally understand. I was just that was just my
I kind of was too, like imagine like the military camp.
Yeah. Little tiny
Little
six
two-man
footers.
tents
Yeah.
everywhere.
And in fact, you see a lot of the shanty buildings have been built with like whole sides of buildings, presumably salvaged from ghost town because they have like fire damage on them. You know? Like people just grab sections of buildings. that have
Anything,
burned
man.
down and
Yeah.
brought them
It's
out.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so making our way to Red's.
All right, so you're coming up on Reds.
Yes.
When all of a sudden, out of the front doors bursts about a dozen men.
Wow.
In the midst of a full-on brawl.
Oh.
Fists are flying, shouts and epithets. You see a red-haired man kind of come out behind him, and he goes, "Oh, take it outside!" He's got a shotgun in his hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're the mayor, right?
Right?
So you know how I am. Like, I don't talk a lot, and people don't really listen to me. So I'm counting on you.
Way to go, Marshal.
To be the marshal?
I
No,
definitely see like
I'm the gun power. I'm the firepower.
All
see
right.
Kangee just like
Yeah, exactly.
have to say anything.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in terms of talking to them and
All right.
making sure that they're shutting the hell up when I'm talking, I might need you to help me with that.
Fine.
I'm just saying. But that's exactly what I was gonna do.
All right.
I was gonna take my
you see your taunt there.
I'm not taunting anybody.
Yeah, you have like
down.
ultimate taunting skills.
I'm not-
No, but I'm gonna just single-handedly my shotgun
All right.
into the air.
It's not pump action, by the way. But anyway.
I want it to be
Just like pulled out.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah, why'd you jerk your shotgun like that?
because I'm cool.
All right, so
So anyway, I shoot my shotgun in the
Well, you
air.
recall from the scrapbook entry I posted that the revolving shotgun, that thing had a long-ass barrel. I mean, that's an impressive fire.
I know it
Your
is.
huge.
peacemaker.
Yeah, fucking huge. But yeah, no, shotgun
I
will
need
do
to
well.
make a statement.
Give me an intimidation roll of +2 since you're...
Oh, good. I'm on
Brandishing.
6, 8. So 8. Where's my D8?
And your wild die.
My D8, of course. Oh, it's not my wild die. This is. Wow. Okay. Please come through for me. 6.
Plus
Plus
2
is 8.
Excellent.
So would that
So
count as
that's-
an ace or no?
That's, well, no, but it's a success with a raise.
Okay.
So, all right. So you step up, lever action your
Yeah.
shotgun. And,
Imagine just your boot heels grind.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
even turn a little bit more. And then I step forward.
Yeah, and everyone just kind of stops in like mid-brawl. Staring at it. All right, and a few of them, pick themselves up off the ground, dust themselves off, and a couple more of them, they all look like sort of minor types.
Okay,
you know.
I'm gonna pull up my badge.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying anything.
Alright.
It's all wordless.
So they're all looking at like the three of you, like
Who the hell are these
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
So I have my badge out.
I guess we look like a little bit of a motley crew.
I think so.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
staring at him.
all right.
I
So
mean,
there's-
I'm
so
looking
there's
at
this
each.
moment of
I
silence.
look each
Right.
of them in the eyes.
Right.
I'm not scared enough.
What do they do next?
They're kind of waiting to see what you guys are gonna do.
Don't you have any work to do? We got plenty of work here. Get your ass back to the mine.
Who are you?
I'm the mayor, and this is my new marshal. Quit mucking up the streets. Go do something with yourself. Red, what the hell's going on?
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mayor. Just a little dust up,
Scatter.
Are any of them lingering?
No, they're starting to sort of break away in
Okay.
2s and 3s.
God. It's not even nighttime. What's this place going to be like once the sun goes
Oh,
down?
that's a big problem. Should get a nap now while we can.
Yeah.
All right, so we walk up to Red.
All right, so he he lets his shotgun drop to his side,
He should.
puts his hand out, and introduces himself
Yeah.
to all of you.
That's greetings.
He says, "Well, I'm glad to see a little law and order in town. Looking forward to the elections. How are you going to be running, Mayor?"
I don't know.
He wants to know your name.
Oh,
I elbow you. What's my name?
Mayor Smith.
No, I know what it is. I know what it is. Moonfrog.
Yeah, right.
Mayor
no,
Moonfrog.
no. All right. My name is Cuad and Pertullus. I've just
Of
been
what?
Adventure of the what?
Adventure of what?
Pertullus mining. Pertullus mining. We find ourselves in the position of being unelected, appointed, and we're trying to make the best of a sketchy situation here. So
Yeah.
we certainly would like your help.
Well, I'll certainly do what I can to keep the order in my own place of business, and it's nice to know I'll have someone backing me up now.
Very good.
All right, so I extend my hand. The name's Raven.
Takes your hand.
This is Doc Funk.
By the way, he's my deputy. And then I say he's my deputy.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Doctor, eh?
Yeah,
Well,
We could definitely use a medical professional here.
that's a sawbones.
now I don't know. You guys, I don't know if you guys want sugar, but
Oh, very good.
hooray!
I'll pause the recording here while we dish up the pie.
Make this happen. Okay.
Alright. Got our mouth stuffed with pie.
Well,
I got it.
so much go on.
Okay, so. Right. Let's see here. So, yeah. Initiative sort of on your side now.
Let's
Of
go.
What you want to do.
Let's.
Okay. Where do you want to go, Claude?
I want to wander into Reds and see what kind of joint he's running.
Okay, let's check it out.
Okay. So, like everything else in Perdition, this is a. Go on again here.
It's a tent.
This is basically a pup tent, but it's magical. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
These guys come out of this little pup tent. It's very Harry Potter-ish.
No, like everything else in Perdition, this is very much a work in progress, brand new structure. So Red's put quite a bit of work into it already.
Oh.
Trying to sort of class the joint up, obviously.
Is there a painting?
There is a painting.
Wow.
A lewd and lascivious painting.
Nice.
And,
Nice.
and
What am I looking at here?
and actually matching. Yeah.
Matching what now?
Matching bar stools. You know.
Matching castles.
So, classy.
Okay.
And he's got,
Jen, do you want some water?
he's
Yes,
got a
no,
pharaoh
maybe
table.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He's got a pharaoh table set up,
Alright.
complete with the, the green velvet.
Wow.
Felt, I mean.
That's pretty nice.
I know. This wasn't the saloon where Miss Bowman was.
No. That was the fallen angel.
No, she's not gonna be here.
This is a step up from the fallen angel, wouldn't you say?
Well, the fallen angel has a stage.
Okay.
This
Everyone's gonna come in town and like sit in front of the stage and hoot and holler at her.
Fire your gun into the ceiling, etc.
Place like lascivious and
This is a little more of a
gambling parlor.
gambling hall, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Anyone have gambling?
Ooh, that's a good question.
No.
No. I wish we did though.
Quad?
I do too. No.
Oh well.
Dang
That
it.
seems like it would have been more of like an edge thing as opposed to a necessary skill.
Right.
Totally.
Definitely an edge.
I do have luck though.
Do you? You
Ooh.
haven't really invoked that at all. have you?
I know.
Yeah, I'm only
sort of-
just now realizing that. God.
I miss a lot of things.
What would luck actually?
Let's find out.
I'm just saying if I have gambling, when I might be able to utilize that for my luck.
Well, sure.
You know, if I wanted to.
You don't have much money. Might be good to build up your stash.
But it could also be vulnerable.
You'd be making gambling rolls at default, which is not really the most
First of
ideal.
all,
Not
second
to
of
mention
all,
the fact that Marshal gambling isn't going to send a great image to the rest of the townspeople.
You never know. Might raise them
I'm
in
sure
the
there
right
were
dimension.
there was many a town
That's
back
true,
then
you're
where
a
Marshal
woman.
gambled.
Yeah.
Oh, you draw one extra penny.
Benny.
Or fake chip, if you will.
I think of Benny and the Jets. Yeah, red. Cool. At least it's not white.
Yeah, white's perfectly fine.
It's not.
Alright, so...
It's better than nothing.
That's racist. Alright, so... okay.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You want more water?
That's
I'm
Red's.
wonderful,
score.
thank you.
Well, this is a nice establishment you got here, Red.
Oh, thank you. I ran a Pharaoh table in Deadwood for about 5 years.
Oh, you don't say.
Indeed.
That must have been a hell of a show.
I bet.
It was. You learn a few tricks.
I bet you do.
Learn a few tricks of the trade.
What is this painting of? you never elaborated on that.
I'm letting your imagination fill in the blanks. It's better than anything I could say.
Think of the most tasteless thing ever.
Wow.
Not necessarily scandalous.
For that
Not
Just-
necessarily lewd, but
just
tasteless.
tasteless.
Right.
Just
Tacky.
truly
Tacky, yeah.
tasteless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would be really
That'd be like an odalisque, like laying nude on a bearskin rug in the middle of the woods with grapes hanging out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Or like how
That's a
Caesar's
really good
Palace,
one.
like how Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas has all the classical Greek sculptures, but they have gigantic cocks.
And giant tits.
Yep.
They've taken all
They
like
do.
the classical,
They do?
Greek sculptures.
And just made them like
And they're very well hung
sexualized.
and voluptuous. Yeah.
That's
They pretty much anti-Greeked them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's more Italian.
more Italian. All right. On that note, sorry. I thought maybe you'd like elaborated on it, and I was not there for that.
No, just
Okay.
it's a lewd and lascivious painting.
All right.
tacky. Like if it could be done on black velvet, it would be on
It
black.
is.
It is on black velvet.
Exactly.
It is on
Probably
black
is on
velvet.
velvet.
All right,
Those are
so
the best kind.
that's
It's a
disturbing.
classical nude of Elvis on black velvet.
Oh, classical nude of Elvis.
Just imagining it was like
Wait, what year?
Venus coming out of the shell, like
Yeah.
Elvis with his hair with his pompadour.
daintily covering himself,
Nice.
Yeah.
coming
my
out of a
God.
seashell.
Okay.
Having a seizure.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note,
So, yeah.
So I want to ask you a question, Red. You might find it a bit odd, but I'm following up something kind of itching in my brain here. Do you ever find yourself possessed by a hunger you'd never known in Deadwood? An odd ravenousness, say?
Can't say that I did. He
Okay.
says as he pours you all a shot of whiskey.
Well, that's awful interesting. The guy at the tent with the supplies says he has felt that way before. So I was just wondering if it wasn't
Well, you know, food's pretty scarce out here ever
True.
since the quake.
true.
Supply networks broke down, and what with the flood and all, a lot of the ground was spoiled by salt water. Yeah. So they can't grow as much as they're accustomed to. It's a pretty arid landscape too.
It doesn't seem like it rains a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
So old Reverend Grimm there, he kind of built his popularity, or so I hear, on his ability to provide for his followers.
In the way of food.
Indeed. Every Sunday, he lays out a banquet for all true believers.
I see. It's pretty good.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is
Yes, Marshall.
he paying attention to me? Like, I have outsider status.
You do have outsiders.
You do have a
status.
shiny
But-
badge and a
but-
giant gun, though.
At
Yeah.
the same time, yes, you have that as well.
And he did serve you a whiskey.
It's true.
Yeah, he did pour it for you. It's true.
And you're with me.
It's true.
I'm gonna say once you're noticed,
Yeah.
you can garner notice. Like you might be able to stay under the radar until you draw attention
Until-
to yourself.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the outsider status has
Oh,
like
alright.
another element to it.
It's a specific gameplay thing.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
one of my hindrances.
It's a hindrance.
I notice you, but maybe just won't accept you.
Yeah, that ultimately
Little
he
chip
may
on his
never
shoulder.
really fully
Right.
divulge something that he might tell him. You know, because I want to
You're
ask him.
untrustworthy.
Right, they see that in me
They
as
see
an
that,
outsider
yeah.
to their circumstance.
Okay.
There.
Basically, you have a -2 on your charisma, which is added to your persuasion and streetwise rolls.
Which I don't have either.
So you'd be at a D4 -6 if you were trying to persuade him
Okay.
of
I
anything.
can't
Alright.
persuade him of anything.
Fine.
But I'm hoping he'll give me an answer.
You're not
Question I'm
persuading.
gonna
Yeah, you're not
pose.
trying to
What do
persuade.
you have to say?
Well, who should I be looking out for in this town? Who gives you the most trouble?
Well, you know, when the miners get into their cups a bit, you know, as you saw, it can get a little rowdy. But apart from that, I don't really have a personal problem with anyone here.
I don't believe that.
What do you think of this Sheck Kurtz?
Oh, Mr. Kurtz, he's
Kurtz?
a big railway man back east.
Yeah? Is he large, physically large man?
Not particularly.
No. All right.
Big more in terms of wealth, I'd say.
Okay.
Heard some
Okay.
rumors that he was married a few times.
Wow.
You
Oh.
know, made some money off those marriages, perhaps. I don't know. I don't care to speculate.
No.
That's disturbing.
She thinks to
I
herself.
think to myself.
Okay.
But yeah, his home and office is just up the road here. Indicates.
Okay.
Alright, well, what else?
Okay.
Anything interesting?
All right.
I'm still
What?
laughing if you're the mayor and you're the marshal. I'm pretty sure after this whole time I've just done.
Well, he looks at you and he says, "Just let me know when you get your offices up and running. I'll send some patients your way."
I'll certainly see what I can do.
Alright. You got the supplies, don't you?
I do. I got the supplies now.
Cool, yeah.
No more horse forceps. Well, except for on the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have any four-legged patients too, feel free to send those my way.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right.
Renaissance man.
Yes.
Well,
Renaissance
That's
man?
kind. That's kind of him.
What the hell is that?
Alright, so let's drink
I
our
don't know
whiskey.
what that
Thank you for the
is.
Jack of all
whiskey.
trades.
Thank you.
Okay.
Multi-skilled.
All right.
So you down your whiskey.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever heard that term before.
Probably not.
Run a what?
Like a what? What's
The
a renaissance?
who? The what? All right. So basically,
So you drink our whiskey and move on.
you head out.
So now, were those miners looking about? Like,
No,
did they go
yeah.
back to work?
Yeah, they're coming after you with axe handles.
I'm
No.
curious.
Okay.
All right.
That's why you're a good
seem to have
marshal.
Dispersed.
All right. So
Alright.
let's check out the brothel tents. We gotta check out the
I don't
tents.
think it's what you think it is.
It's like, remember in San Francisco when Gavin Newsom, the mayor, he did a tour of all these
Yeah.
Chinese massage parlors in the town.
Oh,
you know,
Jesus.
kind of trying to like just be like, you know, we've heard rumors that there's prostitution that goes on in these places. You know, so they're doing like these surprise visits with the mayor.
With the mayor in tow.
And
What a
they
guy.
walk into the front
hilarious.
parlor of this one place, and this Chinese masseuse is giving this guy a hand job right there on the couch.
Yeah.
Like when the mayor walks in.
Right in the door.
Yeah. It's like, gee, you think there might be some prostitution going on here?
That is hilarious. Wow.
San Francisco.
Wow.
Well, prostitution's not illegal here.
No, it's not.
And it doesn't sound like unless
No.
there's any kind of
I just want to
disturbance.
make sure everybody's okay and that things are on the up and up and people
Actually,
are.
because you're a female marshal, I bet they'll trust you to come with their actual problems and believe that they'll be taken
Yeah,
seriously.
that's true too.
Oh boy, that's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Might as well go say hi.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go check out
Especially
the.
too, I'm sure the high Asian population, a lot of them be outsiders themselves. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to talk to him, I guess.
All right,
Okay.
what are you
Say hi.
putting out there?
What am I putting out there? I'm just gonna. Well, do the tent.
Hey, I'm the new marshal.
Yeah.
Are we
hi.
knocking?
If
Yeah.
you guys need any assistance,
Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, I'm just letting him know that.
Okay, all right. So you spend about an hour doing that, touring the
Is there any ringleader?
Sally
Brothely
town.
area.
No,
Alright, fine.
Sally tent.
everything's
okay.
still very much amorphous and anarchic.
How did
all
how am I
modern
received?
society.
How am I received by them? Are they like happy or
Anywhere
kind of-
from like neutral to guardedly positive.
Good. That's good.
It's
Hey,
also
that's the
neutral.
best you can ask for.
Yeah,
too.
neutral,
Yeah.
neutral and neutral.
Neutral and neutral plus.
Plus seems like very
This is
small.
positivity light.
Yes.
All right,
An
so
isotope of neutral.
let's. So where are we going now?
Do you want to go check out the Grenville Kurtz building?
Yeah, let's do that.
Check Kurtz's.
Why don't we introduce ourselves?
Why don't we go over there?
All right. So, so yeah, this is this is getting on for evening now, but up ahead, sort of positioned near the railway track. It's a fairly large rectangular wooden structure that's
Looming sinisterly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, I hope.
Is there Sinister?
well, it's sort of a combination residence slash business. There's a big warehouse kind of built onto the side of it.
Skull emblems on everything.
Anything evil?
No,
Crow
just,
paws over.
just says Kurt's Shipping painted on the side there.
Is there an evil ship?
An evil what?
Ship?
Ship?
Like, yeah.
We're not anywhere near water.
It would
Oh,
be
shipping?
train.
Just shipping.
Oh,
like
a
freighting.
train.
Like shipping.
An evil
yeah.
train with a
Yeah,
train with
evil-
a frowny face?
No,
No evil.
there's no evil train like
No evil.
like from Thomas the Tank.
Yeah, I'm
No.
thinking of Thomas the Tank being like,
Yeah, no.
no, none of that going. All right, good.
Alright.
That's good.
This seems on the up and up then.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a large porch on the residential side though, and
Yes.
Man in a white straw hat sipping a mint julep.
well, there is a there is a porch swing, and there are a couple guys sitting out on it,
Right?
Oh.
fanning themselves in the late afternoon heat.
Did they look familiar like they were in Reds?
No.
Okay.
No, they're both very well dressed.
You never know. They like ran back to their master.
Yeah, right.
Alright.
No, they're both very well dressed. One's middle aged, the other's in his 20s. And they look related.
Oh. Is the young one handsome?
He's fairly good looking.
What does he look like? Like on a scale of like Gilbert Gottfried to Senor Bale.
What the hell?
Where does he fall?
I don't know, they're a lot worse than Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, right. He looks neutral plus. So,
You're not helping.
Plus.
You're not helping.
Was that like Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
Not anymore, not anymore.
No, when he was young.
When he was
No,
young.
when he was young, I would say a definite plus.
he has a certain Hanksian charm about him, yes.
Oh, it's not
No,
doing
that's
it for
not.
me.
Well, good.
Good larger than porch and a swing now.
Mm-hmm.
The Hanksian charm.
So they're both on the porch swing.
Both, you know, they're in their vests with their sleeves rolled
Sure.
up, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're walking up. We're
Let's
walking up
wander
to
up.
them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the older fellow says, "Evening, Mayor." Marshal.
He already knows who we are.
Oh, nice.
I see our reputation has preceded us.
Indeed, it has. We heard about you breaking up that fight down at Red's a little while ago.
It had to be done.
Not worth nothing.
Well, I appreciate a law and order, Marshal. And Mr. Mayor, I hope that your 2 weeks here will be uneventful until such time as my son here can take over the position.
What is the son looking like? What does he look like when his daddy's talking?
He's just sort of, you know, got his thumbs in his vest, you know. He's
He's
just
looking
listening.
awfully pleased with himself.
Yeah, you know.
Granville.
That's me, Granville.
Nice to meet you, Granville. Where'd you guys come from?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Well, where did I come from? I'm from Boston,
Boston.
originally.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a long way.
Sure is. Sure is. I never thought I'd end up way out here on the other side of the country.
What brought you out
Here
here?
we are.
What brought you out here?
Oh, opportunity. Like everyone else.
Yeah.
Not everyone, I say.
No idea what you could mean.
Don't expect them to.
It's a little chilly here on this hot afternoon.
Burns upon burns.
Icy hot. Icy hot burns.
Oh dear.
Alright, so...
I'm sorry. All right, so
So
we're
I'm
just,
gonna-
yeah. So
so-
what quad? Yeah, what do you have to say for
So
yourself?
Shaq.
Shaq,
Shaq.
Shaq, Shaquille.
No, Shaq.
Shaq.
Okay,
It's enough to do.
I'm sorry.
You got a wife. You got a lady friend. Somebody out here. You got a mother of
Oh.
this handsome son you got.
No, I'm afraid...
Kind of lonely, just
It
to
is,
you alone.
yeah, well, Granville's mother, she did pass unto the Lord.
I'm like, are you hawking to make sure he's not after your girl?
A little bit.
Yeah, I know, like totally. I don't blame you.
She passed into the Lord's hands. What was that son, about 8 years ago now?
Oh, that's terrible.
What did she die of?
That's a terrible shame. I'm sorry to hear that.
Tactless
What
of
did
you.
she die of?
It makes me think of it.
What?
I'm sorry, it's too obscure. It's very esoteric. I'm sorry.
Alright, that's fine. Well, she,
I'm trying to elbow you for that.
ow!
Oh,
Well,
that's a perfectly
she,
legitimate question.
Yeah, she
Something we talk about.
she caught the tuberculosis and
I'm sorry. I say I'm sorry. I'm just curious what she died of. And I watch his face. Is there any flickering, twitching? Is there any?
watching his face for any flickering. Is there like a psychology equivalent here?
Oh, that's a good idea.
There's a notice.
Okay, yeah, give me a notice roll.
Notice is smarts.
Do you have notice?
No.
Really? Alright, D4 minus 2, please.
A D2.
Well, no, D4 minus 2.
I was imagining D2 died.
Yeah, that would be a point.
Coin, yes.
Basically. 5.
What?
Wait, -2, 3.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
I don't hear anything either. I need to notice. I'm a horrible marshal. I can't hear shit,
It's-
and I have no
You have
noticing
no persuasion
skills.
skills.
No, not persuasive.
Not an awful lot of
I'm just
smarts
ready
either.
to kill you. I'll shoot you. I'm gonna.
So you
someone's-
are a good marshal.
Someone's
then.
gonna make. I'm gonna make someone an example soon, and then they'll know not to cross with me.
That's
Okay.
it.
Cross me.
Okay.
That's a horrible way to be a marshal. Alright, so...
You will nail them to a cross, and then they'll know not to cross you.
That's right. So on that note, I don't notice anything about his face when he's describing the way his wife died, which I asked him
8 years ago
8 years ago.
of the group.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
so we noticed that they're putting up a church here in town.
Ah, yes, indeed. I don't like to brag, but that's basically at my initiative. I felt that we could, as we're a growing community, we could use a center for faith and learning here
Indeed,
in town.
we could. The town owes you a handshake.
Debt of gratitude.
Question is, is this going to be in any way involved with what's going on in Los Angeles? Angels?
As it were.
Angel?
Oh, no, we're not going to be
Oh.
associated with
Good.
their
Reverend,
particular
the
church.
Reverend.
Oh, that's a huge relief.
But you will want to know, Marshall, that some guardian angels do come through town from time to time.
Why? What did
Oh.
they come out here for?
Well, they patrol outside of city boundaries, out to about 70 miles or so, I believe.
Why?
So they'll come in for a drink or so.
For a drink, that's it?
That's it.
They better not be trying to enforce anything out here.
Well, I think that's up to you to make sure they don't.
I'm sure I'm perfectly capable of doing that.
Speaking of the church, though,
Yes.
we're going to kick off Granville's run for office with a
Cakewalk.
punch and pie
Social?
social
Yeah.
at the church.
Cakewalk is a little
Yay.
too ethnic for this crowd.
Exactly.
Cakewalk?
Yeah, please.
Jeez.
Come on.
you born in a barn? I'm
A
spitting.
function. We're having a function. That sounds
A
exciting.
function.
A social
We're going-
function. When is
they're
that
going-
happening?
They're raising the steeple on Christmas Day.
Wow.
And,
5 days from now.
Yes. And so we're going to have a punch and pie social at the church to commemorate it.
Will Doris still be here?
You can invite your lady friends.
Yeah. Well, Doris. That's what I asked.
I'm just gonna wink at you, just.
Should I mention her or no?
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh, shut up!
I like her so much. I'm gonna tell my cousin he like her. And then he's gonna tell his cousin.
Right.
Alright.
Wait, wouldn't that
Cousin's
be
her
your cousin too?
And then his cousin is your cousin. Alright, so, on that note, we are going
Yes.
to.
How you have some coffee you can invite to that one there, huh, Claude?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
It's okay,
Wait,
I
is Lacey
whisper it
still
to
with
you.
us?
You're
Huh?
fine.
Lacey's still with us, right?
At this point, he has.
He hasn't been with us since
No.
before
Oh,
Rachel
he had to go to
He's
the
at the
brothel.
Fallen
He had to
Angel.
go to the brothel
No,
overview.
he returned to the brothel. He returned to the brothel.
Wait.
He returned to the fallen.
We didn't run into him when we were making the visit.
know.
did we?
No, he did not.
That would have been awkward.
Well, we didn't go in the tent.
I
Like,
like the idea of him like in a silk robe, like
Yeah.
with like makeup on, like trying to hide and disguise himself. Sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Rich.
Apologize.
That's
Rich in her life.
Rich in her life.
That's right. She's just off in her own world.
I am
Wow.
so bad. I'm sorry, guys. Okay,
No,
so
bring it. Bring it.
so basically, we are standing in front of this dude. We're talking about these various things.
Just rocking back and forth.
There's in 5 days. There's going to be an ice cream social.
Yeah.
Church steeple's going up.
Pie and punch social. Sorry, I'm embroidering a little bit.
The steeple will be raised.
And who's doing that? Yeah, they just.
Well, the people building the church. You know, they've employed
it's
a
just
bunch
an
of
open
laborers.
community event, and since he's funding it, it'll probably just be.
It's gonna be wonderful.
So
really
I'm
look
assuming
forward to it.
funded by the good
Exactly.
Mr.
There's a lot of work in town for construction types, right?
Oh, man, okay.
I just have inappropriate questions. So I have nothing else to add.
Well,
I'm just gonna just.
no, zip.
Nope. Zip it. Zip it.
Zip the lip. All right.
Have we introduced you, Doc Funk?
Yes.
All right then.
Well, we didn't.
This is the doc.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Oh,
good
wow.
dog.
Doctor, I hope you're planning to stay. Our community could certainly use a medical professional.
I will definitely see what I can do in my time here. More than happy to make myself available.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
You know, I could probably get you set up with a rental at a good price on a plot of land that I own here in town.
Are you the land office as well?
Yes, I own several lots here in town.
Do you know?
Well, I'm not sure
You
how
own
long I'll
reds?
be staying, but I will certainly keep your offer in mind. Thank you, Mr. Shrek.
Certainly.
What do you own in town?
Everything.
I asked him if he owned reds, and he said no.
Well,
The company would.
You know, of course, my shipping company. I am owner of the Cliffwatch Hotel.
Oh, are ya?
Although I tend to stay fairly hands off the management there. I trust their judgment ability. And as I say, I have a deed on several lots here, and I'm any friend of mine is definitely going to be more than welcome to a reasonable rate if they choose to purchase land here in town. It's a growing community, and I want to encourage that.
Ooh, it's wicked hot though.
Respect that.
Yeah, it's a wicked hat.
Why is it so hot?
Oh, mercy.
I noticed you don't have your head on.
It's too hot today. I have a question, Mr.
Sydney Greenstreet's playing.
I have to just quickly
Yes.
interject. Do any of you guys watch Mitchell and Webb at all?
Yes, I
Mitchell
love
Webb?
Mitchell and Webb.
They have this
Haven't
whole
seen
thing
it,
where it's, it's like Queen Victoria talking to her prime minister. And it's a really highly inappropriate conversation, but he gets really mad at her. He's like talking about how she's doing something very without Victorian keeping. She's like, I am boiling this hat and all this starch and this beard, this big Victorian beard. This is your fault.
I am boiling.
Oh, you guys have to look up. Just look up Mitchell and Webb linden trees. Or Queen Victoria.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I
Duly
really hold that
noted.
to you.
Yeah,
Will do.
definitely.
Never not funny.
God, you will get it. You will watch hours and hours of their clips on YouTube.
All right. Duly noted.
Hennamore?
Okay. All right. So.
So I need to know who do you think is we need to watch out for in town?
Well,
Who's trouble?
I certainly hope that that we don't have any residents here in town that would match that description. It's mostly just the vagrants who come through.
Okay. A lot of refugees coming through. That's gotta be
Oh
rough.
yes, things are really in flux right now. This used to just be a ore processing station and a few buildings, and now it's turning into a honest to goodness town.
Yeah.
Okay. I never get any straight answers out of anybody.
No.
There have to be troublemakers.
Stupid town.
Well, you have to realize too, though, this is so recent and short term. It's not like
Yeah.
this is the long abandoned town that's finally getting saved by Marshal after being plagued by a bunch of people.
No.
This
No,
is just-
totally.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if what are the main problems? Like,
I
what are
think
the
it
main
was
things?
the real wars.
Yeah, the real wars were.
Yeah.
I think they're happy
Well,
they're gone.
Do you want to go check out the Cliffwatch Hotel? There could be something going on there.
Yeah, let's go there.
Probably leave some flowers in a card for your lady friend upon her arrival.
I'll do that at Mr. Moss's establishment.
I'm gonna arrange for that ASAP since he owns the place.
I don't think they're going to get to her if I put them there.
Okay.
Just saying.
Whatever you guys are talking about.
I'm
not
sorry
listening.
I ever confided in you, Doc. May I simply
Call me a
May I
romantic. I
simply
just want to
say-
help increase your chances.
you wouldn't
man.
be perchance interested in her.
I forgot. You wrote the interlude, so
Yeah.
you get your choice of a bonus adventure card or an extra fake chip.
Adventure card.
All right, there you go.
They were getting into a heated argument. You broke
We're
it
already
up.
fighting over her.
Yeah, they're fighting.
We're
now,
not fighting over
now,
Well, you never you
Quad,
mind.
now Quad thinks that Doc wants the girl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a misty, faraway look in my eyes and say, "No, sir, I ain't got no interest in her."
Nice. Nicely done.
That's good.
That's very good.
You can't deny these big brown eyes.
Wow. Okay. All right. Look at this.
Let's see here.
I love that Desiree would never dream unless she had to of sharing her card.
No, I don't want to show him. That guy over there, he's the worst.
Oh, nice.
So I can pick something that I don't have.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like it because I like to surprise everybody.
Well-
it's more of my surprise element.
I like that too.
Yeah.
But you can hold on to that until the moment
Until I
comes
need
up.
it.
You don't have to say it in advance.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we gonna fight people soon?
We're going to the
The hotel.
Only if you
castle
want
on
to
the
fight
hill
anyone.
there.
Dude, I'm getting close to wanting to fight somebody.
Oh, the bloodlust is up.
It's hot.
It is.
Even at night, it's hot.
It's uncomfortable.
It's
You can't escape it.
Yeah.
No,
Gross.
there's no relief.
Yeah.
Nope.
No relief.
Plus,
At least
it's
here's a dry heat.
It's true. No, it's true.
I know, but still, it's funny.
No, it
I'm
is.
trying to be the optimist here, guys.
I know you
Come
are.
on.
It's good. It's refreshing.
You're delightful.
It is.
Onwards.
Yes, let's go. So we're going to the hotel now.
Okay. So, well, like I say, the hotel is under construction. It's being built off of a existing, smaller wooden structure. They're adding second floors and wings and so forth. It's sort of situated, as the name implies, along the back end is sort of overlooking this gully that goes down to the ocean side.
Damn, that seems really
Precarious.
dangerous.
Yeah.
It does seem a bit precarious. Yeah. You know, they've sort of had to reinforce the backside with stout beams and so
I'm
forth.
sure.
But the reason for the location is presumably because there's a trail that comes up from the beach where there's a little dock area.
Oh, really?
Yes.
A dock.
Yes, indeed.
Someone I know has boating.
I
do?
traded it out for shooting.
Oh,
Okay, let's do my next one. Let's do my next one. I'm planning on acquiring it.
Dang it!
Nice.
All
I
right.
know. That's the next one I plan to acquire. No worries.
All right, we could go exploring.
I
down
was
there.
going to, and then I decided I really needed to shoot people
Yeah.
more than I needed to boat yet.
Yeah, that not having that shooting is horrible.
all right.
Okay.
That's pretty much standard issue.
Yeah.
I was looking at like there's like a thing of
A
sample
recommended
characters.
guide of all the shit you actually
Well, yeah, no, it was,
Yeah,
it was like
right.
it was a
That's
bunch of
important.
it was a bunch of character templates. So like if you
Right.
want to just hand out characters really quick and
To
just
go.
do like a
Oh,
one
that's
shot,
cool.
yeah. Every Jack one of them had either fighting or shooting.
Right.
You know, I mean, you got to have
Okay.
something.
I
have
think
neither.
you, as
No.
the GM, like the next time you run it for somebody, you need to
I
tell
will
them.
definitely emphasize that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be a better GM.
Well, I think you're doing just.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Oh,
Game over.
Jade thinks you're doing well.
Oh,
There's an
okay.
earthquake and the earth swallows
Yeah.
your group.
Swallows your character.
Oh!
You're still alive, so you're still being gameplay. You just can't do anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's GM talk.
You're stuck in a windowless room with
You're
no
essentially
exits.
you're in purgatory
Yeah.
for the rest of the game, but you're still involved.
No!
I'll check in on you in your room.
Oh my
every once in a while.
god. Jade, you could be a GM. You got it in you. You
know,
got
I
it.
can see
You
it.
would be a really good GM. Think about that.
I
Yeah.
don't know. You've got the magic in you.
Yep, you
All
got
right,
it. That's what it takes.
All right. So we're going to the cliff. Okay, so we're inside.
Get out of here. You don't have the magic. All right, so
I'm gonna write that one.
Yeah.
From?
it's from a movie. I forget.
Don't have the magic
You don't
in
have the magic. Get out of here. Oh no, it's from Arrested Development.
Yeah.
It's when Job's throwing Buster out.
Yeah. You don't. No, he's throwing George Michael
Or
out.
George Michael. That's
You
it.
don't have the magic in you. It's really great. All right.
All right, so right.
Is there anyone at the desk?
Yes, of course. There's a front desk
lovely.
clerk,
Wonderful.
and he's happy to answer all of your questions.
This is like a really getting to know you
We're
expository
saying hello.
session.
It
Yes,
is, it
to
is.
everyone in town.
You know, a lot of the miners from out in the maze, they come here to sell their ore, so that they're
Was it an assay
situated-
office?
Not here
No, okay.
specifically, but they'll stay here.
All right.
You know,
Yes.
they go to the ore processing station actually to sell
All right.
their goods. So that's why they're situated where they are.
Great.
Okay. So, who's at the front desk?
A gentleman named Mr.
Oh yeah, that was a ball drop.
You knew we were in there.
Mr. Schmidt. Excuse me.
Mr. Schmidt.
Yes.
All right. So
Evening to you, Mr. Schmidt. Here we are.
Yes.
I'm the mayor,
Yes.
This
Introductions
is-
all around.
the new marshal, and this is Doc Funk.
Doctor. Oh, we could have a doctor in town.
everyone wants their
Everyone's
things
hungry
looked
for
at.
doctoring.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like,
You guys don't know what you're getting yourselves into.
Nope.
well, since we're against refugees who just got their town bombed,
Yeah.
I have an idea. I hear Ghost Rock cauterize as well.
No.
Oh,
Good cauterizing agent. That's
Yeah.
If you got hit by some shrapnel, I'm sure it was
You're
just
probably
sealed right
fine.
up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No infection, that's what matters.
Nice.
Yep, you're right.
All right, so this is the hotel.
So what does it look like? Is it got wallpaper on the walls? Is
No,
it
it's pretty
stinky?
funky.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing good.
How's it gonna be nice enough for what's her name?
It's not going to be. She's going to stay at Mr. Moss's place
Oh, she is.
at the Fallen Angel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's where I'm going to be staying too.
Oh, that's right. I just forgot that she wasn't staying at the Cliffside Hotel.
Yeah, well,
after
see,
all.
you know. All right. Anyway, so
So let's
you got a lot of people staying here then?
yeah, that's a good question.
Crowded, full house? No, should put on some-
Well, we don't have a lot of rooms right now, so yeah, it is kind of a full
Kind of
house.
full, yeah.
Yeah. But I do have one room open if any of you are looking.
You need a room.
You know.
You're gonna sleep in the jail with me?
Oh, I was gonna sleep outside with my horse and the donkey.
That's going to be rough.
The donkey.
I have a bedroll.
There are stables in town.
There's I mean, come on. You could sleep in the jail, or you could sleep in the hotel.
I'll
Yeah,
give you
you
a
could
piss
stay.
pot.
That's right.
You'll have your own pee pot. I promise.
Fallen
Nobody
Angel?
else will take
You
it.
want to stay at the Fallen Angel? How many rooms are at the Fallen Angel?
I didn't ask, but I believe Lacey said there were at least a couple open.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay at the saloon. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'd be closer to. Oh, do you want me to come stay with you at the jail, Kangee?
No, I can handle it.
I'll come stay at the jail with
Yeah.
her.
No, I can handle it. You don't have to stay. I was just curious. It wasn't like an invitation.
It's okay.
Now I'm
Kang, I
worried.
understand you get lonely.
Don't get lonely. It doesn't happen to me. I don't even know what that word
I
means.
can give you some shit now. We're again on a magical adventure. of
You're no
friendship.
longer my deputy.
Oh, no.
Until tomorrow.
Till tomorrow when I'll
Yeah,
need
the
you.
sun comes up.
Yep.
Alright, deputy, stay in the jail.
Pull out those
Good
chamber
night,
pots.
deputy. I'll most likely kill you in the morning.
Yep, exactly.
All right. So,
Okay. So
Any troublemakers?
Yeah,
Here, any
any trouble-
troublemakers
yeah, that's
in
right.
town?
well, none that we haven't been able to run off,
Very good.
Really?
but it'll be nice to have someone here to do that for us.
Tell me.
How
Oh,
frequently have you had to run off people?
Oh, about as much as you might expect.
quite often then.
Yes,
means every
indeed. Indeed.
So now.
Yes. Don't ask you to leave.
Okay.
All right. Great.
So
Should I note it? Is there anything suspicious about that? Well, yes. What is it?
where's
Kangee?
she performing? Where is
At the Fallen Angel.
Oh, angel, for fuck's sake.
For goodness
Yeah, she's
sakes.
performing there. I thought
Sakes
that I heard that
alive,
she was
woman.
staying at the Cliffside Hotel.
Right, no, she's staying and performing there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I just wasn't clear on
Okay,
that.
sorry, me too. I was.
Well, if it was
confused.
important to you, you'd be clear.
No.
This is the authority right here.
Obviously, we don't
You need to
care.
know where she is. I know.
What is she wearing?
Exactly.
What is her favorite food? What's her favorite food?
You know these things.
Melba toast.
Melba toast.
Nobody likes Melba toast.
I love Melba
Me
toast.
too. I do. I like it.
It's
I like it
one
too.
of my
It is-
favorite
it is
foods.
really good.
Oh my
Get
god.
out while you can.
That's what I said because
Too late for me.
I've never had it, nor have I met anyone who's
Good.
actually
Oh my.
talked about
I
having
love
Actively
It's
talked
good.
about it.
I like many types of crackers, and Melba toast is good.
it. I do love crackers, but
It's like
Your
a
day
bread
is
cracker.
coming. There's nothing.
I'm just
bad to say
waiting
about
now.
it.
Like the next thing is
Whoa.
going to be a box of Melba toast right in front of me. Like
Yeah, we're
Try
gonna
it.
guess what's
Try
gonna
it.
be for snack
You
next
don't
week.
have to like it.
No, you know,
That's
it's
more Melba
it's,
for us.
It's like the thinnest type of bread, toasted, crunchy, and you can put
You
anything,
can put anything on it.
So good.
What are
Yeah,
you
maybe
looking
we're
up
old
there?
ladies.
Let's check in expenses here.
For Melba toast?
I guess my point was more that nobody's favorite food was necessarily Melba toast.
Oh, but it
It's not.
could be.
It could be. It's
You
tasty.
wouldn't believe I used to ask my aunt to buy Melba toast for me.
Aww.
So anyway, it's
sweet.
funny that you would say that too. It's,
Why?
Why would you say Melba?
Because Melba toast was used in the 1900s as like it was made popular by
Fancy, right?
Melba.
There's a woman.
like a singer.
Yeah,
An opera singer. She
yeah.
would eat it. She wanted like this really thin toast so she could put anything on and eat it. Block.
And then
So
sing.
then it
Yeah.
got popular.
Right.
Like
Like
really
the fold
light
cuts were
food.
too big for the toast.
It was
so
too
she
big.
Had to fold
She
it
had to
over.
fold it,
Right.
and then she was being.
What is this?
What is
It's just
this?
ridiculous.
Yeah. Final tap. All right. So basically, she filled it on the bread, and then that's I don't like that. All right. So basically, being a prima donna. You're just being a regular Donna. Alright, so that's in the commentary. We have to watch that.
We do.
Alright, so basically,
Okay.
Melba toast is delicious.
Situating
Dora
where
does
everyone's
not eat it.
staying here. So, Marshall
Yes.
and Doc, you'll be at
The
the
jail.
jail.
I don't want him in my jail now.
You'll be. It's like in Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
I know.
Guys are hanging out together.
That's what we're like. It's
All right.
okay.
I got my own piss pot.
That's right.
Wow.
I'll empty my own piss pot.
Wow.
Alright.
You gotta empty your own piss pot.
I know that. I wouldn't expect you to touch my stuff. That's not for your eyes.
You go outside, don't you, Kangee?
Yeah. I
plenty
never
of-
pee inside.
I don't know. That's a good chance I will too. I grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
Well, and there's plenty of room out behind the jail that you just go about 100 yards.
Imagining us like two bushes away, kind of.
No, like you both independently go out at night.
Yeah.
Like not realizing you're both headed out, and then like kind of in the moonlight, you're like, who is that? Doc, is that you?
Yeah. Leave me alone. Shut up. Oh, poor
Well, I was gonna say, basically out behind the jail, if you go out about 100 yards, you get to the sea cliffs. So.
Oh, be careful.
Yeah.
Pissing off a cliff.
Yeah.
Check that off my list.
Oh, that's true. Just it's gonna come back at you.
Oh,
Winds
yeah, watch out for
early.
the sea breezes. Yeah.
Oh, I got the story to tell about that.
Oh.
That's for another day.
A non-recording
We gotta
day.
move on. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Recording day.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Moving on.
adventures. Is this like an expository session?
Yes.
Basically, are you in a hurry?
No.
To die.
It's just very
last
different from our last session.
It's
Yeah.
called pacing, people.
This is the skills.
This is the chatty bedroom slippers.
Okay, so it's true.
All right.
It's called lulling you into a false sense of security before the hammer drops.
I was waiting for the hammer.
All right, so
That's why I feel like we're like putting it off. Like,
It's
talking
getting
about
to you.
other things.
It's getting to you.
Getting, like,
Well, where are
tense.
we gonna go? What next? Is it night?
I
Should we
don't know.
sleep? I'm gonna go to sleep.
What time is it?
oh yeah, it's evening for sure.
So I think we should get a meal. There's a goose back there. I think that we should get a meal. Who's serving food in town?
Right, so you can get a meal at either of the two saloons.
Alright, so let's
Great.
Fallen Angel.
That's terrific.
Get some food.
And that's what I was looking up here. Was your costs?
I ate a goose egg this morning for the first time in my life.
A goose egg?
Yes. I've never had a goose egg before. They're delicious.
I'm a big fan of duck eggs, personally.
Oh yeah? I don't think I've ever had a duck egg.
Well, you know how rich and just
Yes.
decadent duck is?
Yes.
That's what their eggs are.
Really?
It's like extra fatty, just
Yeah,
extra.
yeah.
Oh, I want them. Where do you get duck eggs? Where do you go?
I used to just get them from a friend who raised
Goose
ducks.
ducks. Yeah. There you
You
go.
can sometimes get them from the farmer's market, though.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. That's where I got the goose eggs. Big eggs.
Sorry,
Goose
Mom.
eggs.
Okay, so meal at the Fallen Angel will run you $1.25.
You guys are paying for my food.
So
I could say
basically-
something and I'm not.
What?
Nope. Yep. Okay. Sure. No problem.
Say it. Say it to my face.
We're gonna start fighting.
Guys,
We're gonna start fighting.
Guys.
All right.
I don't have any money.
Simmer.
No, it's okay.
Simmer.
That's okay.
Simmer. Simmer. Hey, we're a team.
Yes.
We're a
Exactly.
team.
What the hell
Yes.
are you being all high and mighty with your money?
No. All right.
So basically, your daily food costs are going to run you about $4 a day.
Fine.
I'm good for it. You know that.
No. It was something clever.
Well,
and then
I guess
thought
I'm
it
gonna
was
start
magically
seeing people tomorrow.
Yeah.
Apparently, everyone knows there's now a doctor in town.
Yeah, you better start setting up
Fingers
your
crossed
shop.
for him. I would like the sign to say very largely veterinarian
rude. Yeah.
and doctor.
And doctor.
In a pinch. Yeah, that was so great.
Nothing too
in the
serious.
movie.
Yeah.
That's so wonderful. It's like, what the hell are
Yeah.
you?
It's nice to have a patient who can talk better.
Yeah,
He was my inspiration.
I know. We had that in mind when we were watching it. So, we're eating food that
Yeah.
Quad wanted to make a comment about to me, but won't now.
Right.
And
And is it crowded? Are there people?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
are
packed.
people talking
It's
about
packed.
Dora?
Is there a piano player
Oh, yes.
plinking away?
Wow, that's pretty.
Very good.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
I'm kind of mesmerized. I think that's cool. The piano is neat.
Has it cooled down at all?
No.
Well, yeah,
It's hot.
The marine layer.
No.
The marine layer has moved in, so it's cooled off a bit.
Good.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Now it's moist.
Oh.
Yeah, it's worse. Sticky. A little sticky.
Yeah.
Especially with the sea air too.
Yeah.
All right, so
Basically, yeah, a lot of people come around, introduce themselves, so forth.
Meet in the town.
And you very quickly settle into a sort of a routine, if you will. Marshall, you find that you are often called upon to break up brawls in the Fallen Angel Saloon.
Fallen Angel more than Reds.
Definitely.
what's the routine? How many days is this routine? 2?
We're sort of fast forwarding through a couple of days.
Oh.
Because,
Well, not too many days.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, a couple of
Right.
days.
Okay.
You make an arrest,
Oh, I do.
For drunken disorderly.
Damn. Okay.
And you just have to kind of take your horse and go patrol the roads and rail lines outside of town.
I do that.
And just generally look after the peace and welfare of every last inhabitant of Perdition, which right now numbers about 400.
That's not so bad.
I don't like this responsibility.
The mayor, on the other hand, is going to have to mediate all kinds of disputes.
All right.
Disputes between workers and Wasatch officials, disagreements between ore shippers over right-of-way, quarrels between various community members over how, where, and when the election will take place, land rights, building rights.
How many days?
2?
This is just the
Wow.
stuff that's becoming apparent to you.
All right.
I'm sure it becomes apparent very quickly.
It does become apparent very quickly. Also, Hattie Wagner informs you that there is a weekly meeting between the shipping company reps and yourself at the Civil Liaison's office. And she expects you to be punctual.
Fine. Fine. Gotta watch. I'll be there.
Alright, so Friday rolls around.
Now wait a minute. What's
Finally.
Doc Funk doing?
Oh, of course. You are inundated with clients.
Syphilis-ridden, toothless.
Yeah, you're
Syphilis.
treating a lot of burns from the bombing. Some venereal diseases.
Sure.
True, must be sad. A
Oh.
lot of prostitutes coming in with
Oh.
yeah.
I've never had to deal with that before.
Yeah.
It's gonna make me
That's new.
shy and unhappy.
Yeah.
A little bashful.
Clothespin on your nose.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Being realistic.
You do treat a horse with gonorrhea, but
Hey, that's how you're
that.
being. Larkins.
he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
So
I
Alright.
didn't know a horse with gonorrhea was David's trademark.
apparently that's my.
Well, he's up in the realism. He tends to do that.
That's true.
When the gauntlet is laid down,
And
Gonorrhea.
shit just got real.
Yeah,
takes it
exactly.
up a notch.
Yeah.
Horses don't get
I
gonorrhea.
have to see one more gonorrhea case. Doctor, you gotta see my horse.
Well, at least it won't be gonorrhea. Son of a bitch!
Yeah, exactly. Seems like it really hurts whenever he pees. He makes this weird grimacing face.
No. That doesn't happen.
No.
No? Okay,
No.
all right.
No.
No?
This is another.
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
No.
And meanwhile, you get word back
Yes.
that Lacey has found his candidate. He's the head of the telegraph office.
Oh, God.
His name is Luke Watson, called by many townsfolk Joker for his amiable personality.
What in the hell? Wait, that's his candidate
Amiable.
for.
Lacey,
For mayor.
are you crazy? This guy's gonna get his gizzard handed to him.
Joker.
The
The people,
Joker.
the townsfolk like him, and he's got their best interests in mind.
Giggle, fiendish.
I'm
All right.
I'm convinced this. His name's
Plus,
Harvey
as long as
Dent.
he got
He
a
seems like
hard
a really good
marshal.
guy.
Oh, Harvey Dent.
No, it's true. Like a popular mayor, if you got a hard marshal, then.
Yeah. Well, no. Then you're talking about like I want to stay here.
Right. We got things to do.
I gotta find a candidate who will beat me.
No, you don't have to run.
I think they
You
might
can
just
leave.
appoint me. They can't appoint me again.
Well, as long as you get out of there quickly enough.
Right.
And escape in the night.
Thank you for my my pay, and I'm out of here.
Goodbye.
Adios.
All right. So
Got a horse gonorrhea.
Now that didn't
That's
happen.
exciting. So it's Friday.
Friday, and yes.
What's going on?
Well, there's, the talk of the town is
Claude,
the arrival.
you look awfully nice today. Did you shave?
Is that lilacs?
Oh my god! I swear to God, did you take a bath?
Yeah, what did you do in preparation? I'm curious.
I went down to the barber.
You went to the barmaid?
Yes.
God damn!
He cleaned your teeth?
And trimmed my eyebrows, which were getting a little
Yeah,
bit
those were-
Mephistophelian.
They were.
Oh, those look distinguished. I wish we would have kept them.
Do you think she'll still recognize you if you look so nice? Hey,
Oh! Sick! Ghost
Well,
Rock's not the only thing that's burning tonight.
yeah.
I'm on fire. Wait, no,
Alright.
no
So you have
comment?
any-
No comment?
Arrangements.
Quad, you're
I had a comment, but again, I chose not to say it.
Arrangements made for your lady friend.
Why aren't you saying it?
Chicks take the flowers, man.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Alright.
Is there any kind of... How would I get flowers out here?
There are some wildflowers
Wildflowers?
that grow out along the cliffside.
That's right. You go pick them yourself,
nice.
my man.
No, I don't think she's good. They're not going to be good enough for her.
Oh, good lord, it's better than nothing.
I don't think so. But I'll do it anyway. I'll do it because you say, all right, I turn to you in matters of romance. I will go.
That's right, you do.
Yes, and I will go and I will get a little bouquet.
Make it a big one.
A big bouquet?
Yeah,
All
'cause
right.
that way it might not be
Quite as pathetic.
nothing wrong with wildflowers.
All right, all right. Well, we'll see about that.
Maybe they'll make
Plus
her
it means,
sneeze.
oh,
What?
Maybe they'll make her sneeze.
Okay.
she doesn't have to keep them, just offer them to her.
All right. All right.
Okay. So yeah, the town is.
of liquor for her. It's fine.
All right, Doc. Anything else? What else should I do, Doc? Is that it?
Don't talk too much.
Don't talk too much. Okay. I'm writing all this down. Thank you.
On your hand, just
Yeah.
don't do no talking.
Shut it. Flowers. Got it.
Flowers.
Wild turkey.
Alright, so wild turkey.
Oh,
She's a lady, thinks she's drinking wild turkey.
What can we get out here?
Wine.
Yeah.
Sweet wine. Delicious wine.
You could have arranged to have someone get you something. For
Don't you think they have liqueurs, like nice liqueurs?
one of the, like a cordial.
Sweet liqueur.
Julep of some kind?
Liqueur. Let's see here.
I don't know.
Drinking sweet liqueur.
Yes, but it would be a little spendy. I'm not sure how much money you want to drop on
How much is it?
of the good stuff.
Yeah.
You want a bottle?
Maybe.
$25.
Oh yeah,
It's
I'm
not
buying
bad,
that.
please.
Yes.
It's worth it. It's worth
Alright.
every penny.
Alright.
This
For
is
her
a
to ignore him
meeting
later.
ordained by fate. Trifling matters of
That's what I'm saying.
$25.
Get the damn flowers.
All right. Thank
Get
you,
the
Doc.
flowers,
Thank
get
you,
the
Doc.
booze.
I may need you in the wings. Just to help coach.
Alright, well,
All right.
so what time does she arrive in town? Are we expecting? What's going on there?
You should
She
meet
is,
her.
I should meet her at the station.
You are the mayor.
Ah,
That's
God, you're
right.
Okay.
That's right.
I forgot.
My lady.
That's
Can I
right.
help you from your coach?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so you're down at the train station with
my
about 40 other people.
Hey!
And a band.
No band in town yet, but you would have one if there was, yes.
All right.
That's how they sound too.
That's what your accompanist is for.
Yeah.
The company.
Just imagine boarding
Oompa
the
band.
debarking the train's little neck keyboard, just playing their little fan.
Yeah. Is it day or night?
Oh.
We're getting some organs.
Here we are.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
There we go. Alright,
It was
so
meant to be. Said it was meant fate. Come on.
I can't hardly stand it, Doc.
the afternoon train rolls in,
There's butterflies in his tummy.
screeches to a halt, steam pouring out of the pistons, and various passengers begin to debark. And you see her alighting from the passenger train. Passenger car.
A whole chorus of angels playing behind her in your head.
Yeah.
Right, the sun kind of catches her hair.
And what color is her hair?
Hey, you didn't get a picture of her.
Sort of a coppery red.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. It's curly. It's got a little
Sure.
curl.
Yeah.
The main thing is that it's a little curly.
Yes, it's curly. Yes, with little flyaways on it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And, you know, in her,
Tiny little waist.
yes, her fancy Parisian dress.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
And the biggest damn green eyes you ever see.
That's right. Parasol, which she
Yep.
unfurls and lifts, hoists over her head.
So the performance has begun.
It has.
It never ends. It never ends. Okay.
And so there's a general round of applause as she gets off.
Who are all these infidels who are clapping?
Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up!
Turn away!
You're their leader. Come on, like
You're the leader.
Make it bigger. Make it bigger.
Yeah.
All
Like
right,
that's
okay.
right. You're the leader of this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
feel-
arranged
You feel
it.
Doc's hand pressing into your back.
An interesting
forcing you
approach,
forward.
Doc. Thank you. Okay. All right. Couldn't do without you. Here we go.
And a fellow with waxed mustachios is getting off
Yeah,
after.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the
He's
accompanist.
no good. All right.
So you step
Yeah,
forward.
Helpful to be friends with the guy who's with her all the damn time.
Oh, I shouldn't be against that
No,
guy?
you should
No.
be good
Oh,
with it. Yeah,
okay.
you should be
Okay.
nice to him.
So you take her hand.
Yeah, I'm tipping my
Okay.
head.
All right.
Okay.
And so there's this
Yeah,
moment.
I am the
Welcome
yes.
to the township of
Yes, there's a
Perdition.
moment where she looks at you, just like, oh, you're just some guy. And then she recognizes you.
Oh.
Yes.
She says, why, Mr. Pertullus. So nice to see you here. The head of the welcoming committee, then.
Yes, yes, indeed.
I would
It
say.
is indeed my pleasure to welcome you to Perdition. What a wonderful surprise it is to see you in this godforsaken place.
mayor.
Yours
As
is-
mayor,
Yeah.
I want to, as mayor, I extend the entire town before you in greeting.
Mayor, you say?
Indeed, ma'am. Indeed, ma'am.
That is most commendable.
Most commendable. That's all she could say, really.
Yes.
indeed.
Oh.
You're gonna save the flash for after the performance.
Right.
You don't have any now.
And should I have left the bottle in her room?
Yeah, but
You're like forcing the bottle in her hand. Here,
note.
take
Not
this.
now.
With a note, with a note.
Okay, all right. So that's been done.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. If you would
This is
allow,
my accompanist, Mr. Reed.
Mr. Reed. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Good job.
Shake and so
Yes,
forth.
yes, manly grip.
Yes.
Mr.
I trust you have arranged a buggy.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Yes.
Of course we did.
Of course we did. How far is the train station from the center of town? How much time?
Like 50 yards.
All right.
Of course.
All you have to do is just
Yeah.
hey.
It's like 1 minute by buggy. you know?
Well,
Okay.
You can't expect a lady of her carriage to walk.
Mostly, you can't expect a lady in that kind of corset to walk.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
exactly.
right.
That's true. Okay. All right.
I do declare, I feel faint.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not surprised it's hot.
So hot.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, there's a buggy standing by,
Okay.
and you help her into it.
Yes.
And
Do I get in the buggy too?
if you want,
I do want to. You like sit across from her? I'll sit across from her.
Okay, sure.
I'll
Right.
wink at
Does she
you.
totally
Last thing you see.
recognize?
You know each other, right?
We did know each other.
That's funny.
We did know
okay.
each other way back when.
Okay. All right.
Isn't it odd that fate has brought us together so?
Oh, certainly.
Because I can't help but think it's some kind of a sign.
I suppose.
Yes, it was. Was it?
Don't hit on too thick. I
Was it-
whisper as I'm running by the car.
You're like clinging to the side.
Yeah.
Of the buggy.
Okay. Okay.
Doing horribly.
That's
Be
all
cool,
right.
be cool, man.
Cool. All right.
All right.
So
So.
yeah,
Alright, so
the
we're
buggy,
there.
The buggy makes its
Ka-ching.
way down Main Street, on up, turning at the corner of Sallytown. You're hoping she doesn't notice all the tent brothels. Turns the corner and heads up to the Fallen Angel,
Yes.
and where you debark.
Right. Okay.
And let's see here. What are their names? Messrs.
This music's intense,
I
dude.
know. Moss and
Makes me not like
Stein.
her.
Yeah, it makes me think she's evil.
She might be.
Moss and Stein, the owner-operators of the Fallen Angel, are there to welcome her as well.
Wilson-Stein. I hope your journey wasn't too stressful.
Oh, not terrible. Train travel can be a bit draining.
Well, when you get to your room, you'll find that I've seen
Secret
Yep.
surprise.
Zipping.
Waiting on her bedside table with a
Zip.
tactful card.
Zipping.
Jesus.
And an assortment of sausages.
I thought that was later.
Assortment of sausages. Jesus Christ.
It's for later.
A Pepperidge Farm gift basket.
Oh my god!
That's a subtle
There better be
suggestion.
some freaking Brussels in there.
That's right.
Some Melba toast.
Yeah.
Melba toast.
Toast and jam and all sorts of Knott's Berry Farm stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of course Knott's Berry Farm was established.
Absolutely.
Right,
Right.
Southern California.
yes.
And of course, it's
Before
not.
the Civil
And of course,
War.
it's not 50 feet underwater right
No.
now.
No.
I just thought, maybe, the Atlantean nuts.
Right.
Family.
Well, if there is a Knott's Berry Farm
Atlantean?
now, it's officially not Scary Farm for sure. Like every
Like
day,
cursed
not just how,
Like every day.
Yeah.
Like every day.
not just the month of October.
No, it just made me think of Knott's Berry Farm. Sorry.
Cursed mer people.
Making jelly out
Wearing
of like.
Snoopy outfits. All right, so
Sea cucumbers.
So, Mrs. Moss and Stein, how did you come to invite this beautiful songbird from back east?
well, we had word that she was touring the West, and
Oh, may I
made
congratulate you on that choice.
Sure. Well, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. That's it.
Ask how long she's staying.
Where's she go? Where is she? She's still there?
No, she's headed
Up
up.
in her room.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long is the engagement?
1 week.
1 week. Okay.
Where's
It's a
she go
long
next?
time.
It is a
Where's she
very
going
long time.
Yes, I believe she's heading up to Shan Fan next.
Okay.
You can follow her with her little roadie.
Maybe we'll see what happens.
Rudy.
Be a deadhead.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be hilarious. Oh
Be
my
a
god.
man.
Yeah, Bowman.
I love it.
What I lack in tact, I make up for in puns.
There we go.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so Quad's kind of like weird. I've never seen him like so speechless before. It's kind of weird.
Speechless ever.
I am
Never.
like saying all the wrong things though. So
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
like,
kind of
all,
like, but you're not really taught. Yeah, you're just
screwy in the head.
Yeah. So,
Ooh, this music.
yeah.
What, you're like in your late 40s?
Yeah. It's unsettling to see
Oh, that's
somebody
funny
this
because I'm like
old.
twice, or you're twice my age.
But you
And
have
her
more
age.
experience by this point.
Nope.
Quad.
Nope. This is the one. I'm gonna screw this
Man
up
of his
without your help.
profession, what can I say?
Without your help.
I shall be your
Cyrano?
Yeah.
just
All
not
right.
interested.
Just be careful about how that can end. So, basically, she's up there.
Don't suggest such things. I'm
Be
always
careful. That's
fighting.
where I started out. That's where I started out. I'm not going back.
So on that note,
Yeah.
we're going to rest of the day. How does the rest of the day go? She arrived and
You know, pretty normal. But people
Leave a
are.
note inviting her to supper before her performance.
Okay, done.
Bam.
dude, Doc has all the ideas.
I know. I would be lost without Doc.
You better watch out.
All right. So yeah, she'll take supper in her room.
Okay. Am I?
Invitation accepted.
And boom goes dynamite.
Wait, you really have dynamite on you, don't you?
Oh yeah, careful. With
All right, so
Leave the dynamite. Leave the dynamite.
leave it in your room.
Yeah. May I offer you a cigar?
Exploding cigar.
That was a sausage assortment.
Right.
You're just trying to throw all sorts of phallic imagery at her and
It'll be something sticks.
try to get the message across.
Whatever you do, don't mention my horse with gonorrhea. It's not a good conversation.
Yeah.
Good, because I was going to
mention the
open with that.
gonorrhea.
That's
I
right.
was going to start with that
Interesting,
one.
but not appropriate.
No.
As you
Interesting,
were
but not
dishing up the
appropriate.
sausage, you're going to open with the
She doesn't want to hear about that? All right.
No.
Okay, because I thought it was interesting.
No. But,
You know, speaking of sausage, my friend Doc Funk had a horse with gonorrhea earlier this week.
Yeah.
poor thing just whinnied every time I had to piss.
Yeah. It's extraordinary.
Don't.
You gotta get
mention
out
that.
his rotoscope.
That's for the boys' club. It's for the boys' club.
Oh.
If you think it's appropriate to say in front of Kangee, don't say it in front of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
No offense, Kangee.
It's true. You know
Offense
it.
taken.
Oh dear.
Aww.
She's like the Shirley MacLaine of our Rat Pack here.
Yeah, it's true.
Deal with all this boys
So,
bullshittery.
Yeah.
all right. So,
All right. So
Sorry,
is the
I gotta
church?
you have dinner.
Yes, I'm
That
having
one.
dinner. Meanwhile,
Church steeple raisings on Wednesday.
Wednesday, so we got a little time to come. I got a
Tuesday.
funny feeling
sorry.
about that church steeple.
But that's the thing. Just play it cool, man.
Just, yeah.
Again, It's only a few days away. You better invite her to that damn Pride Punch social.
That's right. We're having that thing. We're having
So
that.
invite her. Do all your.
All right. We'll have that
special
function.
stuff.
We're having a function. All right.
All right. So how does all that go?
Right.
What? Who? What?
Oh my God.
How does the evening go?
We're obsessed with this date, this dinner date.
Oh, the date.
And you don't even know what we're talking about?
Which makes me worried.
Nah, yeah, I know.
No, you said all that. I'm like, what do you mean
She's
all
gonna
that?
turn into an octopus woman.
Don't give me ideas. Alright, so...
That is worse than gonorrhea.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Wait, really? It probably is.
Tentacles.
It probably is. They're handy though.
Alright, so...
For the back massage.
I don't think that's where gonorrhea was
doesn't
going.
matter.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. Speaking.
That's all that's important to me.
That's all you want.
let's see here.
What do you do? You're being really too quiet, and it's really
I know.
scary.
I think
Unsettling.
Kangee, now that they're at supper, we can't do shit anyways. Why don't we check out who else got off on that train?
Okay.
Yeah. Or what's the company is doing? He's suspicious.
Mr. Reed, he's suspicious.
He's got his...
He has the black mustache.
Yep. Say no more.
and shifty eyes. I don't,
He
whatever.
no, he didn't have shifty eyes.
No, he does not have shifty
He's
eyes.
just he's mustachioed, and you feel intimidated by him.
Yes.
because he's taller.
Because
than
he gets
you.
to be around her all the time.
Yeah,
yeah.
but see, he doesn't care. Like, he probably doesn't
what
care.
you-
He's
might
probably
call
a male
thought-
gay.
He's probably a male
Male
gay.
gay?
I do believe, Quad, he's what you'd call a dandy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Foppish, if you will.
Yeah.
What?
He has too many eyelashes.
Little impressed.
Too many
He has a
eyelashes.
double row of eyelashes.
Yeah.
It's just not
that was
right.
a term. I'm trying to think what movie I saw that in. He has too many eyelashes.
Nice.
That is a powerful relief, Doc.
Let's
So,
say bank
downstairs-
on it. Just cool it.
Downstairs, you guys have gotten your seats for the show, and it's filling up rapidly.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
We'll save one for Quad.
Yes. Most of the town.
like a front seat. Front seat.
Well, yeah.
of course.
Oh, mayor.
for
Oh,
the
yeah.
mayor.
The mayor.
Mayor's
Yeah.
Absolutely reserved. A little
box.
piece of tissue
So,
Actually,
paper.
yeah.
I need to stand in the back of the crowd and like observe, see if there's anything gonna
tough to
Stand
untoward.
over near the entrance, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm
Not gonna
nodding.
cover another exit.
Sure. But there's like a little sash over your seat. So you're fine.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I don't know who you're gonna sit
It
next
says,
to. I kind of don't want to sit next to
Nobody.
you while you're watching the show.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't want to.
It says freshness guaranteed on the sash.
Why would it say that?
Why not?
That's all they got. That's
You know,
got
like
a
in
banner.
hotels where they have
Like
the
a
sash across
sanitized.
That's.
Did they used to do that? They don't do that anymore.
They don't do
No,
that. I guess
this
kind
is
of a
not-
waste of paper.
Well, it's a waste of
not
paper, but it's not sanitized.
They don't
They
want
can't
they
do
don't want
that.
to open themselves
There's
up
been
to
too many
lawsuits.
black light, too many black light
That's true.
investigations with protein spray. Shh.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh, God, what? This has covered the range from horse gonorrhea.
It kind of stayed there.
All sorts.
It got a little blue. It got a
Got a
little
little
blue.
blue.
Some blue material here tonight.
Heyo. I haven't made a single die roll that's making me
I know.
I know,
Come on,
yeah.
can we roll
I'm not gonna
dice?
get to use my card.
Okay. So
Just waiting for the shoe to drop.
Yeah.
For the next 20 minutes.
so you're upstairs. Well, we're not going to end at 9 sharp. I mean, come on. So
9:03.
probably.
That's
so
all right. 20 minutes.
That's fine.
So you're up in the guest room.
Right.
You know, some
Oh,
food's
okay.
been brought up.
Yes.
Some
We're backing it up. Yes.
You know,
Personal bottle of liquor.
I'm cool.
She
Yes.
thanks you. She thanks you for the good stuff.
Very good.
You know.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Meanwhile, downstairs, things are getting a little rowdy.
Uh-oh.
Yes. While waiting for the show to start, a political conversation is broken out in the crowd
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
between supporters of Granville Kurtz and Joker Watson.
I'm gonna just walk down the hall. Where's the main center of activity?
It's kind of all through the crowd. Someone says something over here, someone shouts a retort, you know.
So I'm gonna go to the front. Hold my gun. People are looking at me, right? And does it calm down a little bit?
And try an intimidation roll.
Wanna go for luck on that intimidation roll?
Yes, I am.
Well, you get your extra chip for that.
Luck.
So.
Okay, just in case.
Yeah.
So let's see.
You haven't used any of your
Intimidation
chips, maybe we
6.
I know.
D6. I
Sitting
know.
here gathering
You can always use a blue to boost it too.
Wait, is intimidation vigor?
No, it's your skill, intimidation.
Okay. 6, I aced it.
Wow.
Plus 1 is 7.
Very good. Do you want
And-
to add anything with your chips?
Yeah, look. What could I blue? Wait, which? I'm sorry. You have to remind me what blue represents.
Well, if you do the blue one, can't you add a d6 to
That's
roll?
right.
Yeah.
To any
Blue.
total. No penalty.
Adding a d6. So 7 plus 2 is 9.
No. All right.
All right, I'm standing there with
Look
my
at
guys.
Raze.
So that's a success in the race. So it calms down a bit. You know, people quiet down.
So as they quiet down, I say that discussion is not for this. This. See, I really
Okay,
can't speak
I can
very
just
well.
say, gentlemen,
Yeah.
tonight's a night of revelry. Let's leave the seriousness aside for the evening and,
What he
yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Here.
Feels like reading 911. What he said. That was good.
That's good.
I like what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Have a
this-
drink and enjoy the show.
Hey! Now I'm picturing
Yeah, it
a
was.
character like Jones from Reno 911.
Yeah.
Look, guys, we're here to have fun. Jonesy. Jonesy.
Yeah. All right. So meanwhile upstairs.
Just imagine. Sorry, the Lieutenant Dangle with the short shorts.
Yeah, always.
With his cowboy hat. you know.
Oh
Yep,
my God.
Yeah.
Go on, go on.
So meanwhile upstairs.
Yes?
You know, you pass the meal. You know. Pleasant conversation.
Okay.
And presently she says,
Does she like him? Oh,
well, you know,
What's she saying?
it's time for me to go
Right.
down and start the show.
All right, wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you.
My-
What am I
My
saying?
spirit.
like an anime
grandpa.
Anime
Little sheet of
grandpa
things to
hovering
say.
head.
Hey, look at my little sheet.
My lady, like I can barely contain my excitement. And
I can barely continue my excitement.
where I can
Beautiful.
have no
voice.
doubt will be an extraordinary performance.
Yes, delightful songbird.
Okay, she did not notice you reading off that sheet of
Very good.
Thank you, God.
Yay!
It was tucked in his sleeve, so
Yeah,
he
So
could
I
kinda
just,
like-
you know,
Actually, since this has been a low die roll session, I'm going to spend one of my own fate chips to re-roll that and see if I can get her to notice it or not.
all
Why
right.
is he talking all pleasantly about that? That's rude.
Oh man, even less. Alright, so
That's how smooth I am. I wrote it like on his
That's
on
right.
his
It
shirt.
was
Yeah.
just, it was embroidered.
yeah. No, he's got a fake
Thread.
cast on and then pulls it out on a little strip of paper
Okay.
from under the cast.
His napkin, and his napkin on his lap.
This is napkin, yeah.
Yeah.
It's embroidered. Alright,
embroidered.
So yeah, so she
Good.
smiles.
I'll walk her down to the stage.
Well, no, because
No?
she has to get ready.
Oh, I have
She's
to
gonna
leave?
probably have a
Oh.
She's gonna
costume
change and powder her face
In
a
her
little.
room.
You're gonna like
Fine.
bow, kiss her hand, and then
And get the hell out.
Yeah.
Right.
Fine.
take your seat.
Okay.
Oh,
So
hand kiss.
you see the mayor appear
Okay, thank God.
presently.
So I tell him what happened. These people are being
Well, I'm not surprised.
all uppity about the election.
Their blood is up
They need
now.
to
And
be
they're
quiet. So you
drinking.
better say some things to make them laugh and make them forget about
Get
the
up there and
election.
warm up the crowd.
Don't we have any kind of clowns or any kind of additionals to
I'm
the
pretty
act?
sure that's Joker
you.
Watson.
Joker.
Yeah.
Where's
And-
But he's
Joker?
a candidate.
Where is he?
Candidate,
really
no,
wanted
you need to distract them from the election. So just, just
I don't
say
know.
something.
Having the mayor though, isn't that gonna kind of remind
I'm not
him?
gonna
of-
No,
be.
he's the interim
I'm
mayor.
not going to entertain people.
Yeah,
I'm
just,
the mayor.
Just say hi. No, I think you should. I think you need to say
Just
something.
you know, come-
Introduce her. You're introducing her.
God, just assure them. The performance will begin shortly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, just something.
you're
Don't
very
they have
them.
some kind of an usher? What's Mr. Moss doing? Moss and.
Oh well, they're running the bar.
Yeah.
Damn it, Quad.
Why don't you play your own characters? I got a crazy idea.
Oh, this is what it's like to be the authority figure. Everyone wants to whisper in your ear.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Well, I
right.
just tell you what
What do
happened
you got
and
there,
back
Quad?
off.
Okay
Fair
then.
enough.
What do you got?
It's quiet. She's calmed him down.
Is it
She's done a
quiet?
good
Oh,
job.
there's a general rabble.
I was right
They're
back.
not-
Fine.
But they're not getting heated or
No, not
So I get in to sit down.
All right, I'm
See
gonna go
the
back.
show.
I'm gonna go back to the back of the, the front of the
Okay.
Yeah.
establishment.
And I honestly would have just come up and said, "Did it go well?"
Yeah, I know. Right.
Wink, wink.
I think I got a little in there. I think I got a chance.
Keep it cool, man.
All right, I can't do it.
I'm not gonna pull it off.
Okay,
I can't pull it off.
okay.
She'll
All right.
find out who the real you is eventually. And
And then run screaming.
No, I'll find out the real her.
Oh.
exactly.
That's the problem.
Exactly. That is the problem. All right, so I'm observing the crowd.
Okay.
I see them talking, and I'm like, I know what they're talking about. So I'm observing the crowd.
All right. So a few minutes pass, and there's just this general, and then a jaunty piano tune starts up,
Okay.
and the curtains, slide back, and Dora Bowman comes out on stage, and this very elaborate dress, right, and begins to do this sort of song and dance routine, very lively, swishing her skirts around and so forth, So,
Just thinking about Madeline Kahn.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
no, it doesn't
definitely.
Doesn't get into that territory. She's not in a corset.
Okay.
But, but yeah, she's definitely getting the crowd worked up. So, and then she follows that up with a ballad,
Okay.
How
How many songs is
you
she
see a
gonna
few
sing?
people drying their eyes and that sort of thing, And then she does a recitation of Tennyson, and then does another, upbeat song and dance routine, So it goes on for about 45 minutes.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the crowd's just getting increasingly sort of worked up. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. A lot of hooting and hollering.
I bet.
Stamping feet, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Wouldn't
see.
be the first time.
Nope. Oh, let's see. Who's got notice?
I don't.
I do.
Those who have it can roll it.
Like, is that no? It's not one. I want you. It's a 0.
Nope.
And a 5. I got a 5. Let's go
Good.
with the 5.
Oh no, the zero's
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Oh, that was
that's-
rolling the wrong one. I was rolling.
Oh, okay.
too bad.
Yeah.
Where's my?
Which one did you
Wanna
need
reroll?
to...
I'm looking for my D. Oh, there's my D.
Okay,
I just
so-
grabbed the wrong one.
I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, no.
Okay, a 5. A 5 and a 5.
Oh, okay. very
All right, good. Nothing.
Nothing.
1 and a 2.
Okay. So,
Although he's watching the show.
yeah,
I can't take my eyes off the songbird.
that's true.
Sure.
Yeah.
My heart's going.
Mesmerized.
Yeah. So, Doc, you're kind of watching the crowd too, but it's not so much the attitude of the crowd in general, but you just kind of notice that what with all the political talk earlier, that Shek Kurtz is not in attendance tonight. Now you could have sworn you saw him earlier, though. He seems to have slipped away.
Oh shit.
Okay, so you notice this? Do you tell me this?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sidle over to Kangee and just find out. Have you seen our good friend Mr. Shek?
No, but if you'll go out and look for him, he's probably out in town doing something.
Oh good lord.
I'm gonna deputize you right now.
Doc's gonna.
You can do it. I wouldn't ask anybody else to do it.
All right.
Just go look for him, and I'll keep my eye on the crowd.
So I'm gonna go stroll outside. Go take a gander. Where am I gonna go looking now?
Well, it is nighttime. The moon is not yet out, so it's fairly dark, and most of the town is turned out for the show, and so the streets are both inky black and eerily quiet. So whereabouts do you want to look?
Oh man.
Well,
I mean, either by his
question.
own perhaps in shipping industry.
Head up towards his place.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bring my horse, but I am gonna bring a lantern.
okay. And
I'll
you're
just
going.
grab one from the jailhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and,
Or a
you're
stash
right across the street. from there,
Yeah.
So, give me another notice roll.
A 5 and a 2. So 5.
Okay. So as you're approaching the jailhouse, you can hear the distant sound of the waves down below the cliffs. But you hear a sound closer still, the sound of. Well, it sounds like somebody getting beaten up. Fists on flesh. That sort of
Oh my gosh. Alright.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
From somewhere off in the distance there, like beyond the jailhouse. Somewhere between the jailhouse and the cliffs.
Okay.
Did I notice if it sounded like a lot of people or just a couple?
Just like, maybe two people having a fist fight.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it out then.
Okay.
I'll pull my pistol and walk over with my lantern.
Yeah.
Alright. So you go around the side of the jailhouse. Off to your right is the ore
I'd like to
processing.
say I do have stealth, so I'm gonna be sneaky.
That's true.
about
Very
this.
good,
good.
very good.
Stealth
Should she roll for that?
Off to the right is the ore processing station. You can hear that sort of clanking away. So let's have you make a stealth roll. If you want to have your lantern out still, it would be at a -2 to your stealth.
Okay. I think as we get closer, I'm gonna put my. Well, no, because I want to see who it is.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Okay, so -2 to my stealth, which is a.
because if they know
You got a blue. You got a blue chip too.
you do.
I do.
That's true.
And we're cruising in here.
It's a 3, a 5. So
Five.
I'm a blue chip to my 5.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
5 and a 6.
Woo! Nice.
It gets to roll again.
A 2, so that's 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I will pose that against our person's notice roll here.
Wow, that's a good roll.
Okay. I got a 5 on the high roll. I'm going to throw in a chip of my own to add to that. Aha! 6. So I need to roll 4 better on this to equal your 15. And I got another 6.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
All right.
Wow.
So you're coming up behind what appears to be a man on the ground, pinned by another man who's, in process of beating him savagely. The man has a bowler hat and duster on, and his back is to you. But the lantern light tips him off that you're approaching. So he spins around and comes running straight at you.
I'm pulling a pistol and say, "Deputy, freeze."
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right.
Well, I already have my pistol out, so I'm just.
Ooh, you have your pistol out already?
I did.
Yeah.
I drew it when I heard that there was brawl.
Yeah.
Okay.
She did say that.
All right. Well, then you actually have the drop on him.
Yes.
And there. Let's see here. That is going to give you a +4, I believe. Let's see here.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Yes.
You got a +4 to your attack and damage rolls, should you decide to strike.
Of course.
All right, so he's charging at you, even though you yell out.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna shoot him then.
Yeah.
All right,
You have
so you
to.
get a +4.
Okay, so my shooting is.
What are you using?
Well, I'm using the Lamont.
Lamont?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for pistol. I don't want to outright kill him.
Right.
So that was a 2
Okay.
and a 6.
Yes.
So 6
Ace
plus
that.
4,
14.
and then I get a +4.
So 14, so you hit with
14.
the raise.
Well, no, this was
Well,
that was my wild die, and this
Yeah.
is my
right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
You hit with the raise. You got a 14 total.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
And then
So, and then your damage is going to get a +4 to it as well.
Just a +4. Flat out +4.
oh, flat +4.
But you got
Not
the
a
raise,
D4.
so you're going to add an additional d6.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
how
that
much
one is
damage did you do?
2d6.
So you're going to roll 3d6
3d6
plus 4.
2, 6, 6.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna kill him.
So 14
So
plus 4 is
14.
18.
And then those A's. So
Yep,
roll
you
them
gotta roll them
again.
again. 4. 6! Holy shit!
Okay, so keep rolling. Keep rolling. I need to know how much
And
you
a
roll
4.
here.
Okay.
So it was 3 6s, 2 4s, and
Plus 4.
4.
4. So
12 plus 12 is 24.
I shot him in the face.
Well,
Wow.
basically, let's see here.
Oh, you are I deputized you, so.
Let's see here.
Those are some hot rolls.
Okay, so what was the total again?
Like 20.
24.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there we go. Toughness. Toughness is 6. So raise at 10, 14, 18, and 22 would kill him. Okay. However, he's a wild card, so he has his own fate chips. So I'm going to spend a fate chip to do a soak roll. Okay. So this gives him a vigor roll. And this is something you guys can do too. So just keep this in mind. You can spend a fate chip, give yourself a soak roll, which is a vigor roll. Okay.
What's his vigor?
D8.
Damn, he's tough.
And so for every success and raise, I eliminate a wound. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, I need to basically roll as well as you did, or close to it at least.
Enough to negate it so he's not dead.
Right. Exactly. I need to get at least a success here.
Because at the moment
to
he's
eliminate
more
this
than dead.
incapacitated.
He's like,
well, technically it's
I
incapacitated.
accidentally pulled the shotgun trigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Okay, so I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Okay.
So okay, so he's incapacitated.
Okay.
So
Who is it?
Well, I am a doctor.
exactly.
Oh my god.
Where is he? Who is he?
All right, hold on. Let me see where he's incapacitated here.
Like shoot off a leg.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough to put that back on.
Yeah.
Their nose drop is great for cauterizing.
Yep.
If it doesn't have gonorrhea on it, you can't treat it.
After 2 weeks in this town, that's all you know how to do at this point.
There are other,
No, of course.
mechanical accidents.
Yes,
Oh, sure.
Definitely.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Which is what I'm used to.
Gouges alone. Hundreds.
Gouges.
Burns.
For sure.
Burns.
Burns.
Okay.
All right.
So the other thing that happens when you hit incapacitated is that you make another vigor roll. The vigor roll for soaking requires a fate chip, but you make a vigor roll if you're incapacitated no matter what. That one I rolled considerably better on. I got a success and a raise on that one. So he still has 3 wounds, but he's not incapacitated, he's only shaken.
What?
Okay.
So this guy is running on adrenaline now.
Incredible.
Yes.
He's on PCP.
So you...
Yeah.
Are you high on PCP? So you have shot him in the right
Groin.
arm. In the groin. That is a possibility.
I know, I'm sure it is.
No, you've shot him in the right arm.
Okay.
Alright, so basically, he's running at you. You see the glint of a knife in his hands. Mm-hmm. You just instinctly shoot him
Let it go.
in the knife arm, or in the knife hand.
Yeah.
And you see, in the starlight, some, a black cloud of blood just, vaporize.
Good.
As you shoot him just, right through the arm. And he lets out a yell of pain. Ah! And stops because he's shaken.
Okay.
All right, so what are you going to do?
Shoot him in the kneecap.
you
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I would do. What would Kangee do?
could fan the hammer.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, I'm gonna say again, I'm a deputy of Perdition. Stand down or I will fire again.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
All right.
I like it.
Still
Who
got
is
the gun
he?
on him.
Can you
You do.
recognize who he
You
is?
do.
Who is he?
Because of the dark quality of the night, I'll give you a notice roll, but it'd be at a -4.
But you have the lantern.
But he's
Probably
he's
dropped
standing
it when I
off.
shot him
he's
too.
trying.
He's outside of the
All
range
right,
of the
all right,
lantern,
all right.
anyway.
I might have dropped it.
Do
when
it,
I
come
shot
on.
him. I think this is my 8. Right? Yeah.
-4.
-4.
Jeez.
That's a 4.
0.
And a 3.
Boo hiss.
Yeah, so
All right. So does the person stop?
no, he's gonna try to shake off his shakenness
Wow.
with a vigor roll.
What is his problem?
Let's see. Nope, not happening.
We're close to the wire here.
Yeah.
No,
So he's not bagging down, but he didn't shake it off.
right.
That's right.
Maybe I'll just pistol whip him.
Yeah.
And come up to him and
Come closer.
just give him a.
Did he drop
give
the
him a
knife?
whipping.
He had to drop the knife.
The knife
Yeah,
was
this
dropped.
knife is gone.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna kick it away.
so-
Pistol whip him to knock him out.
Take him down, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a fighting roll.
I don't have one.
D4 -2, please.
-2.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it -2?
She doesn't have it.
Well, that was a 6.
Yes.
Ah.
And a 1.
Okay, but you got
a
it.
6.
You're good.
6.
And a 6.
Ooh.
And a 3.
Nice.
So
Okay, so no need to roll damage. I'll just say with that excellent roll, you
successfully
yeah, you
knocked him out.
right, knock him down, and he rolls back over, and you see that it is the face of Chef Kurtz.
Yeah. Who's the guy laying on the ground who's getting the shit
He's
kicked
slowly getting up, and you see that he's just like this, looks like a transient of some sort.
Okay.
You know, he's like, oh, mister, thank you so much. Thank you.
Why was he... Oh,
You're
sorry.
welcome. I understand you're injured. I am a doctor. I'm more than happy to take a look at you. But I ask that you do accompany me and this gentleman here to the jailhouse for some questioning.
Oh, anything, sir, anything. I was just taking some air, and this madman fell upon me.
All right. Well, we'll get a proper side of the story from you at the jailhouse. But if you wouldn't mind helping me drag this gentleman here, one arm over each shoulder,
sure.
just drag him back.
Yep. Meanwhile, back at the saloon.
Do I
Dora-
hear any shots?
Well, you can give me a hard of hearing notice roll. No.
Overall,
-4.
let's do not.
Yeah. There's just all this hoot and hollering. She's kind of hitting that final high note, And the show comes to a rousing finale, and the curtains zip shut, and everyone jumps up out of their seats, and they're just applauding and stamping the floor and so forth. So.
Good.
Yeah, good.
And
So it passed without incident,
Right.
fortunately.
okay.
No chance I got keys to the jail cells too, is there?
No, unfortunately. That's the only
No,
keys
but
there.
I'm gonna check out. I'm just gonna look outside and see what's going on.
No, the
Alright.
show's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take a look outside, and
Sure enough.
you see you see Doc and some transient.
So I run toward them and what happened? And so we go into the jailhouse, open up the doors,
All right.
and
So you throw Kurtz into one of the cells.
definitely
Okay.
lock him up and start taking the statement from the.
I'll tie his arm up first, though, so he's not bleeding too much.
Sure.
Well, yeah,
sure, a
you
little
can
bit of-
tend to him, and then I'm just listening to the story.
All right. So the story is basically that this guy was taking the air, as he said. You can smell, booze on his breath.
Yeah.
And this guy, came out of the darkness and started kind of hit him with the pommel of this knife, and was just seemingly like he wanted to beat him into unconsciousness.
Okay.
Did he say anything to you, or?
Not a word, sir. Not a word.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Well, I'm just coming through town here. I came in a little earlier today. So no, everyone's a stranger here to me.
Alright.
Well, if you don't mind, you can stay here if you'd like to, or we can put you up
that's-
somewhere else.
That's fine. I think I'll be moving along, if you don't mind.
Is he telling the truth? I mean, how can I find out?
Perception?
Can I do a notice roll while she's questioning him?
Sure, yeah.
Let's try
Please.
that.
Yeah.
This D8 again. There you are. No, that's my D6. Wait.
No, that was D8.
That was my D8. Oh,
That's your
just,
Yeah.
I know. I was
It
looking. I
takes
was
some
like,
time, yeah.
No, that's obviously my D6. That was a
Oh,
1.
boo.
You're gonna 5.
Oh. 5.
5. He seems to be pretty convinced of his own version of the story.
Okay.
Alright, well, we'll keep
Mostly I'm just making sure we're not gonna regret letting him go.
Right.
check in for questioning, and I'll let that guy go.
Okay. All right.
Actually, no, I'm gonna ask him to stay, because I need him to tell
Sure.
what's his name. So, sir, I do have to put you under arrest for the evening.
We're putting you under protective custody.
Yeah, essentially.
Right.
But I need to make sure that you're here to vouch for what you experienced with this man.
Oh, well, if you think that's best.
I do.
Very well.
Alright, so I put him in a cell, like the last cell. I put them like way far apart from
diagonally
each
apart
other.
from each other.
Yeah.
So they're only 10 feet apart. So
Yes,
5 feet.
exactly.
Okay, and so the next morning, the front cover of the brand new town paper, the Perdition Harbinger,
Oh god.
blares the headline that a prominent citizen
And mayoral
Cross
candidate.
property. No, his son's the mayoral candidate.
Oh.
Prominent citizen Masha Kurtz has been arrested by our new marshal, Kangee Taken-Alive, on charges of assault and attempted murder. So we'll leave it off there
Okay.
with that bit of drama.
That's incredibly dramatic.
With the church dedication and elections still to come.
I didn't get to use my card.
Sorry.
Hardships, really.
Yeah, really.
I want these cards next again.
Can I
I know.
say
I'm
then
just
and
gonna carry
forward
over.
the next session?
Yeah.
Went back and grabbed his knife that he dropped.
Oh, certainly.
Okay,
Certainly.
just for
Yeah.
purposes of
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
whatever evidence. Maybe
Evidence?
it's weird.
Evidence collection?
Yeah.
Bet you it's an awfully
And I
nice
was ready to
knife.
use this one too in
What
case
is
there was
this
a
one?
problem. It was the shaking in their boots. I'm gonna rip your head off and
Oh, that's
play in a
good.
combat situation. Your character
one.
does or says something so horrific and intimidating that brings the area to a standstill. Other characters, friend or foe, are shaken.
That would
I
have
guess
been
you could have used
Extra
that.
That would've been
If
good.
there was like
Yeah.
the bar brawl, that was what I
Or
was.
just with Kurtz, even, you know, he could have, if he tried to
Oh,
make
that's a
run
good
for
one.
it.
That's a really good one.
Yeah. Thanks.
What was the other one?
Extra effort, like go extra
D6.
D6 to any trait roll.
Oh,
Which I
nice.
guess I could have used for notice. Now that I think about it, I guess I just. Well,
Yeah,
I
you
think
know,
that's
that-
why I should have them face up so that.
Well, and also, I mean, I'm just finding out with the system in general is like this was the first session I actually remembered to use my own chips for
Right,
my,
right.
NPCs. You know,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I can use these.
It's
So
true, there are a lot of extra elements.
yeah, just getting used to all the little
Little things.
yeah.
Oh, here's my
Oh,
extra.
all right.
Oh, did I take the wild? I think I took the wild die. I did. I stole the wild die.
Yet again, everybody.